Goody girlfriend, oh no, don't you know? Oh! Hi, I ran out of music for Persona 3 Reload that was from Persona 3 Reload. So y'all are now getting Persona 3 portable music. I hope y'all don't mind. Wow, who's that cutie next to Makoto over there? I sure hope they're a character in this game. Oh, but you know, that mod is making progress, and it is looking good, I will say. Alright, welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. I don't know where I was going with that. We're at a point in the game where, like, it's just one of those things where I know things, and now I'm like, now I don't know things. There are characters I've seen in promotional art that I'm like, we haven't met them yet. When do they show up? Are they going to be important? We have, like, events that I vaguely know about, and I'm like, I can't wait to see them. It's going to be an exciting time. Finally, being blind on a game. Could you imagine? We're in late October, just taking care of social links, you know, the usual. Figuring out what to do at night because we already did all the nighttime social links. And generally just being a menace to society and disturbing the peace. So let's head back in and decide what we're doing on today. And shoutouts to the starting screen from PlayStation 5 for showing like a different background per block. I like this one a lot. It's got Fuka. And you know, Fuka Friday is the best day. Ew. Alright, yeah, it's October 20th. Don't ever forget, October 8th, the Pocket Watch, Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. And we've got some social links to hang out with. So, it's kind of cool. Now that we've actually ranked 10 a whole bunch of them at this point, now we get to hang out with the rejects. No, they are not the rejects. They're just the people that are like, they've always taken second banana to my scheduling because I'm like, oh, I'm already level 8 with this person, level 9 with that person, might as well finish them. Now it's like, huh, you know what? I am friends with those people, aren't I? I think we're hanging out with Hiraga today, but let's make our way to that. Hey, I just heard that Moriyama's transferring. You know, the girl who's friends with Fuka? Her, like, only friend? They haven't been friends for very long, though. Kinda sucks. Look, we live in a modern age, Junpei. Just think about it. Like 10, 11 years from now, people are gonna be like friends completely online because like a major pandemic will ravage through the country and they'll be like, oh, we can only meet each other online. Y'all, it is interesting. I'm in like some new Discords now, and I'm like, I feel like people have just created this new culture around being like only online. And it's something that I'm like, I think I'm too old to understand. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old in general to understand. Because I'm like, I feel like I would never just like hang out in a Discord server and not actively like say anything just to hang out with people. But I'm like, I would totally have done that if that was a thing when I was in like high school. But now it's like, I'm so busy. I've got work. I've got like games to play. I've got people to actively hang out with. Man. Am I getting out of touch? No! It is the kids who are wrong. Young but also feel old. I feel that. You feel that. I totally understand what you mean, Haru. It's one of those things that's like, yeah, you know, the generation gaps are like, there's a definition to them, but also it's kind of fuzzy. Like, millennial, Gen X, Gen Z, it's like, it just depends on who you hang out with, right? Dude, the mall sucks. I was trying to pick up this girl, but some cop just staring at me like he meant business. Shoutouts to Officer Kurosawa. Stopping pubescent student from running amok. Dekacho! Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How was the Chrono Trigger? How far are you in Chrono Trigger? I love that game. It's one of my favorite games of all time, but I haven't played it in a while. Tell me what part you're on, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. Exams suck, man. People completely forgot about that guy Aragaki now that they're studying. Hey, you know what? This guy's cool. He remembers that a student literally, you know, had something bad happen to them. Also, your spoilers for Persona 3, by the way. I should probably mention for anybody just coming in. Maybe they never cared about his death in the first place. Gotcha, what's up? Split Reality, hello. Do you have a chicken pro tag? That's me! Secret new tag from Persona. I am the Major Chicken Arcana. Now, every persona you've used from this Arcana is just like some sort of bird. You know, they had to retool some stuff. Thunderbird is now Chicken Arcana. I'll take it. Welcome, welcome. We're playing some Persona 3 Reload. I have started Persona 3 in the past. This is my first time actually getting this far, though. I've only gotten to, like, June in the past. But, like, on top of that, like, all the spoilers I know about this game, there's only, like, a handful now that I still already know. So I'm excited. I'm excited to continue playing this game and learn. And just see why people say it's, like, the best one, even out of 3, 4, and 5. I'm inclined to believe it, though. Like, I don't know if it's recency bias, which is weird to say about a game that's technically old. But I'm down with a lot of the ways this game handles stuff like social links and fusion and stuff that we like took for granted in the other games.
Are you finished?
Oops. So I don't know. I feel like it's more gritty and down to earth.
Take a look.
Part of that's just being an older game, but like even the stuff that they retooled for the remake, I'm like, I like this better. Persona 5 makes it a little bit too easy sometimes. Dikachu just got a piece of the Masamune. Ooh, I know exactly where you're at. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Without saying too much, I'm like, you're really in it now. There's like a... I don't want to say too much about Chrono Trigger. I'm just like, it's really cool that, like... It's a real cool game. That's all I need to say. It's a really cool game. It does a lot of stuff that later RPGs do, but like, I don't know, 10, 20 years earlier. Kids these days don't even quote The Simpsons. To be fair, The Simpsons kind of fell off. Man. They should have stayed on the monorail! The other day, my husband was saying that he's regained that passion he once had in his youth. It's quite suspicious. I wonder if he's cheating on me. Maybe he just went to Bamboo 5. You know, the healing shop next to the police station. They say going there can help you remember things you've long forgotten. We should go there sometime, too. One thing that I really like about Persona 3 that, you know, 4 and 5 do, but it's more subtle in 3. But it's also not subtle at all when you think about it. The whole concept that, like, stuff that's just made for normal people in this world affects your abilities in battle and, like, the Shadow World or whatever. Beat Blue 5. It's just a weird, like, shop about therapy or something and massages. But it helps you remember your skills in battle. It's one of those vending machines where I can buy stuff that's out of stock. No? Damn. Alright, we got a Fortune Persona. I think today's a, hanging out with the Fortune, what's his name? No, not Hidetoshi. We never hang out with Hidetoshi. Hiraga! That's his name. I'm terrible with names. I've been hanging out with these people for so long. Chickens are the most OP party member. Realize the meta. See, it just came natural to me, split meta. You understand, right? Panic, ManokAdobo. That's me. What's up, Shark?
Hi there.
Oh, Adobo-kun. How did you do in your exams? Oh, you know, I'm just on top of the list. Why even? It's a weird question to ask when these things are public. But maybe he just wanted to make conversation. In any case, now that we're finally done, the art club can be more active again. Oh, right. Are you going to art club? Clotho! I sure am.
Yeah.
Great, I'll see you there. Today we're practicing nude studies. Don't we do that every day, Hiraga? Yeah, but this time you're the model. What? You played Chrono Trigger a dozen times by now? Oh, okay. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's been long enough since I last played that I'm like, I don't remember anything anymore. Perfect time to replay it. But I do remember remaking the Masamune, and I'm just like, things are about to open up. Like, I don't remember the last time a RPG was really like, first we start off, I mean the first time an RPG was like, first you start off with your whole like linear storyline, and then it just opens up to a big old world. I guess kind of Dragon Quest 2 is like that, now that I realize it. It's almost like they were written by the same guy. The scratching of pencils echoes throughout the art room. Look at Hiraga, he's so sad. Just sitting there, next to his blank canvas. For a second, I thought he was gonna slam his face into the canvas.
Sorry, but I need your advice again. Let's meet up after art club like we did the other day.
8 years since you played Chrono Trigger? Oh man.
Don't tell anyone else about this, okay?
But I've been eating Fuka's cooking, and let me tell you, it is terrible. Oh, she's getting better. You've been eating it too?
I'm still torn on studying abroad.
Which broad? What?
My dad's trying to make all my decisions for me. He chose the school I'd go to, the dorm I'd live in. He even bought my plane ticket already.
Oh man, this is kind of interesting. So Hiraga, son of a doctor, his dad was like, "Oh, study medicine. It makes money." And then it's like, "Don't study art. You'll never make it in art." And then Keisuke was like, "Oh, you know, yeah. Well, I entered this art competition, and I'm like so good that I automatically won a prize, like even if I enter it or not." And then all of a sudden, his dad is like, "What? You're actually becoming a good artist? Look, drop everything about medical school. You are now going to become a professional artist. You are going to study abroad. You're gonna do everything as according to I say." So like, that sucks so much, because you know your typical like teenage rebellion story is how you're like, you do what you want even in spite of your authority's wishes. But like, if authority wants you to do these things now, I'm like, technically they're being supportive, but also like, you can't help but feel like you're not actually making your own decisions anymore. So Keisuke, you gotta look inside yourself, man. This is interesting.
And I haven't actually agreed to go through with it yet either.
So much to live
He's
for.
been like
Reverse
this
psychology.
ever since we argued about the art club.
Oh, that's a Futurama quote, isn't it? Also somehow relevant to this ManokAdobo stream. I want to play it again sometime. When I heard about Akira Toriyama's passing, rest in peace, by the way, I knew that I needed to play Chrono Trigger again soon. And ironically enough, or maybe like coincidentally enough rather, like Vinesauce, one of the first streamers I ever started watching, like he would play Chrono Trigger once every couple of years. And he just decided on a whim to play it this year. He just felt like the time was right, and like right when he finished it, oh, that's some odd timing. Akira Toriyama's the reason you know me. What? Because of Dragon Quest?
It's like he's suddenly trying to be more understanding. It's weird.
Is he understanding? Uh-oh. Hey, I'm not supposed to be the one that make this decision. What do you think, chat? As I look for the correct answer on my on the guide. I would personally ask, don't you like art club? Because it's like, it's about passion. It's about power. It's about 100% reason to remember the name. Something, something. We are hungry, we devour. Do you want to be a doctor is the answer?
Well, being a doctor is something I think about a lot.
Fart Club.
If I do end up studying abroad now and become an artist, there's no turning back, is there?
DBZ abridged. Oh yeah.
Then I could never be a doctor. My teachers, my friends, and especially you. Everyone's been so supportive, and I know what you must be thinking. A chance to study abroad? What an opportunity. Sorry, it seems like all I ever do is complain to you.
Forget if they mentioned what country he would study in.
But I always feel a lot better after talking to you, so thanks.
Seems like Hiraga trusts me. Again, like, Persona has this thing where they thank you for helping them even though you don't do much. I think the way they write these links in P3 makes the most sense for that, though. Like, it is still Hiraga's decision whether he wants to be a doctor or an artist. I can't make that decision for him. I think the best thing for me to do is to just listen to him and help him think about his own, like, decisions and wants. Rank up!
Leave me alone! Ah!
Akira!
Studying abroad in Japan. In Japan.
Now I don't even know what I really want to do.
Yeah, he goes to Osaka.
In times like this, I turn to the heavens.
Oh, you start praying?
I have to head to the bookstore. You can go on without me.
You Tengen Toppen Gurren log on your way up into the space?
I'm buying a fortune-telling book and reading the whole thing in one night.
Oh, you know there's a fortune teller in Club Escapade. You could probably do that for cheaper. I parted ways with Hiraga and went back to the dorm. Was for Team 4-star, you never would have looked at Twitch, met Chipicado, raided into bread. Oh, the chain, you got everything down. Oh, sprint. Oh, sprint. That clip. It's so funny how like that was just a one-time thing. I wish like we should probably like do something again. I don't know when our next joint Metal Gear would be, but it's harder to hang out these days to be sure. There's a box on the counter. Looks like the product I ordered through the shopping tower on the TV has arrived. Let's see what's inside. Instant curry ramen. Now it says instant curry and instant ramen, but you mix them together. Oh man, I'm remembering the time that I... Curry ramen will now never not make me think of when I last went to Japan and I went to Mount Fuji and my parents picked out the hotel and I didn't realize it was going to be so far from Mount Fuji and like civilization in general. It was a nice hotel and we got to stay there for free because of my mom's credit card. But like, it took the entire day to get there. So it's like we wasted a day we could have spent at Mount Fuji getting to the hotel. So really there was kind of no point. And the worst part about it was that there was no place to get food anywhere around the hotel. Like you couldn't walk to a store because they were all far away. You had to take a car. Like you had to take like the shuttle bus or something. So like the only thing I had to eat one of those days was either room service, which I ordered, and I ordered a freaking $50 hamburger. I wasn't gonna do that twice, like hell. That is, no. Or instant curry ramen that I happened to have that I had bought from Lawson's earlier on the trip. If it wasn't for that curry ramen, I would have gone hungry one of those days, or bought another $50 burger. Jeez. It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. Like one of them rich people hotels, they just assume you have a chauffeur or something. But, you know, I had curry ramen instead. It was really good. But, yeah, that was not healthy. Where's the Cerveza Cristal? I mean, it's here. Is there a reason for it? Oh, hey, welcome back. Who we hanging out with today? Gonna wanna go ahead. You to do whatever. I'm just chilling on my bed. I think we're just gonna go watch a DVD with Yukari today. I mean, what else would we do?
So Natsuki-chan is moving away. I'm honestly really depressed about it. But I also know that no matter the distance, she'll be right there with me. Nothing can come between the bond we share, so I'll be alright. She's already added her on like AOL Instant Messenger. Did they use AIM in Japan? I guess San said she didn't do so well in her exams. Maybe some academic specs had to be sacrificed in order to make her over-specialized in combat. I guess robots have their own share of problems too, huh? Look, this is 2009. The maximum hard drive space you can put on a robot is like 40 gigabytes. By the way. Like, Wikipedia is not going to fit on that. How were your results for the exams? Mine were the usual. Well, we can't be wasting time worrying about exam results now. Our priority should be to train as much as we can for the final battle. I'm gonna watch a DVD. Haven't been able to stop thinking about that show that ended last time, so I borrowed the next DVD. Oh yeah. How about it? You wanna watch more of this zombie show?
Let's heckin' do it.
Yes!
2009 zombie show. When did Walking Dead start after that? Huh. Must have been based on Dead Rising or something. Maybe we're watching the movie that Yakuza Dead Souls is in universe.
This series always has such crazy plot twists. When the main girl's best friend betrayed her, I was like, what?
Yukari, we haven't gotten there yet. Spoilers.
Being backstabbed by the one person you trusted most is just horrible.
Am I meant to have watched this before or after the thing with Ken?
What would you do if that happened to you?
I think it already happened. Oh, we were talking about this on Drew's stream. Like, are you a forgive and forget kind of person? I don't know about forget. Like, somebody brought up a good point. I'm like, they would be like, I forgive, but I will never forget. I'm thinking, like, it's gonna happen. If it happens, it happens. That's not under your control. So, like, I guess it's whatever is kind of the most apt answer to that.
You're not bothered by anything, huh? But that's just something special about you.
I'm like, you can trust other people, and you're gonna get stabbed in the back sometimes, and you know, that's when you just don't stop. That's when you just don't talk to that person anymore. I mean, you know, sometimes I feel like you can tell who's been through that kind of thing. It's like either they can be, they're obviously scarred by it, or they're just over it.
I find it quite difficult to think like that. It wasn't really a betrayal, but I was reminded of a time a girl I was close to suddenly started avoiding me.
Papa Roach tape.
Oh shoot, it's starting! It's so fast-paced, we really need to pay attention.
Maybe somebody shouldn't be talking over it.
Aw, no way! It's just gonna end like that?
You know they gotta sell you the DVD for the next part.
Ugh, it happens every time. But they're so good at leaving you hanging. I need to know how it ends. Let's watch more next time, okay?
By observing the main character, I begun to understand the charm of an adult.
Oh yeah.
Maximum, baby.
It's getting pretty late. We better head back to our rooms.
Hang out with Sumitsu and convert him to the Chippy Yappa Dappa cult. I think he's already got a cult. They might be conflicted.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Oh look, it's a nice hotel. Chris went to Japan. It's snowing on Mount Fuji. This is a haiku. Well, wait a minute. It uses the Game Grumps ending, which is not actually correct.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus.
Is it Kenji this time? Oh, I hope it's Kenji.
2 this time, I believe, and there seems to be an
Oh, I hope
acquaintance
it's
of yours
Kenji.
among them.
Oh, I hope it's Kenji. I'm gonna go to the police station. I'm gonna be like, Kenji? Hell yeah, we're not rescuing him.
I suggest you carry out a rescue
Kenji,
post-haste.
Kenji,
Goodbye
Kenji,
now.
Kenji, Kenji, Kenji. It seems like someone I know is lost in Tartarus. If I don't save them, the consequences could be irreversible.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's already mid-October, and we're about 2 weeks away from the final battle.
What makes you say it's the final battle, Fuka? In November? No way.
So much has happened, and it all went by so fast, but it made me realize. I'm so glad everyone welcomed me to the team. Thank you, Adobo-kun.
I'm glad I met you, Fuka.
Oh, I didn't think you'd say something like that, but that means a lot to me. Thank you. Let's do our best in the final battle.
Frutas? Fuka Friday, baby! Fruit Friday? Yo quiero comer frutas, porque tiene mucho jugo. Yes. Brain's too loud! Oh, I feel that, Keisuke. I feel that. Still thinking about it. I've actually lost sleep over this, so I'm scheduled for cleaning duty today, so I'll be at the art club. Oh, man. Oh, that's cool. Like, Keisuke was one of the most composed writers when it came to the text, but now he's, like, actually using emojis, and he's just, like, losing track of thoughts. That's actually really cool detail. Work-related. Hidetoshi, never gonna respond to him. Christona, good day for sewing. Yeah. Let's see. Spend time with Yukari, went on a date with Yukari, spend time with Yuko, spend time with Bebe. Really? Nobody's gonna go hang out with frickin' Iraga today? I'll do it. Oh, you know, but first I'm gonna check if Kenji's in Tartarus. I sure hope so. Sharktober, what happened to Chris Timber? My birthday month came and went. I'm sorry, Shark. I'll try not to spend too much time wasting time. It's the bulletin board. Michael! Oh no! Oh no! She disappeared while she was sleeping.
Oh shit, I don't think I'm even done with her social link yet. Oh, y'all. Oh, this is a problem. Yo, this is a problem. Oh, we have to save her. Crap, 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 crap. She'll not survive in there. I say this, but like I also left Bunkichi in there for a while. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know. Oh, she gone. No! Like, why couldn't it be
Welcome to the
Suimitsu? You could tell me if the food in Tartarus is any good. Well, in any case, why did I go in the Velvet Room? Oh, I think I see a pattern here. The people they're putting into Tartarus for my social links are like the people who are available on most days. So it's like you will really feel their absence if you haven't finished their social links. Well, I guess we're not hanging out with Maiko today, or for a while. Oh well, fortune time. It's a really cool idea to put social links in Tartarus to like, you know, really encourage you to... Oh, you're not Hidetoshi. You're not freaking Hiraga. Who are you? Last time I was hanging out at the strip mall, I saw a dude with a wild fashion sense. Long wavy hair, no shirt, and tattoos all up and down his arms. I know it might be unseasonably warm, but he kind of went overboard. Well, hey, maybe it's cool to let your freak flag fly. Freak flag fly? When's the last time I heard that phrase? That was more like him not giving a rip what people think. I wouldn't have a care in the world. Did I even finish the whole thing with the helmet? I did not. I forgot. Mr. Ono still has stepped out. Enjoyed Lurk Blade? Wow, how's it already so late? My darling's not home today and I'm so lonely. Maybe I'll have dinner with Miss Toriumi. We could go to that restaurant with that interesting game. What was it called again? A mahjong parlor? Mahjong restaurant? I'd eat there. And then, Drew can play for me. I hope I don't lose again, but I don't think there's any way I can win against Miss Toriumi. Tell me Toriumi's good at mahjong? Hello? Can she teach me how to play, the mahjong dragons? Look, it may be cringe, but do not kill the part of you that is cringe. Kill the part that cringes. Literally, this is a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh card about summoning dragons from a mahjong tile in this, like, temple full of ancient fire and lightning. If that's not Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know what is. Oh, hello, Adobo. How are you? Miss Toriumi isn't here. I was just about to look for her myself, actually. Say, Adobo, do you play mahjong? It's pretty intriguing. The technical terms in particular are quite interesting. If I play too much, I can't stop thinking about them for days. Mentan, Pin, Dora Dora, Richi Ipatsu Chi Toitsu Sumo. Okay, like those are terms, but you're just stringing them together. Yo. There literally was a Yu-Gi-Oh card revealed today. It was revealed today, and it's literally called Dora Dora. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's adorable. It's part of the Mahjong Dragon archetype. Because it's a Dora, but it's a double Dora because that's funny. That's funny. The puns are real. I don't know why this is like the only cute one out of all the Tenpai dragons. Dora Dora. Look at them, they're in that melon pan. They're adorable. It's a cool card. It's a cool card. Which is the actual creature, the green one or the watermelon? I mean, I think it's both of them because Dora Dora. This is one Dora, that's the other Dora. Yeah. And the melon pan is the dot in between Dora and Dora. Yeah. Yo, this deck's gonna go hard. This deck is gonna go wild. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be the next best deck. People are saying it's cringe. I'm like, you know what? Every best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh is cringe. At least this time I'll be prepared for it, and I'll have the cards ahead of time. I've said that stuff even in my sleep. My poor darling hasn't slept very well as a result. Shall I teach you the other technical terms? Though I just be repeating what Miss Toriumi taught me.
Well, for beginners, there's only Rishi, then a few intermediate features such as I got a reverse Dora. Looks like you're waiting for one tile, or you gotta have more than 2 Han. Or advanced stuff, you have a hand, don't you? It's advanced to ask people if they have hands? I think I have 2. I have all the tiles you're waiting for, and Mangan Booyah! So this is just your average Druby Yakuza stream. So far, I've only had chances to use the beginner's phrases though, but Miss Toriumi is a very patient teacher. She'll tell me, you should throw this one away, or you won't get many points if you call that one, so I wouldn't. I dropped that tile by accident, so you can't run it. She's taught me so I think that one is a misplay. She's taught me so much, but I haven't been able to win a single match. I think she's cheating. I think Toriumi's cheating. That won't fly in Mahjong Soul. Oh, Miss Toriumi would absolutely play Mahjong Soul if it was out at this time. Online Mahjong game? For real. Maximum, baby. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. The eggplant of Exodia! Y'all. Hold on. I have to show y'all this other... Yu-Gi-Oh card. Is it official? Y'all are gonna have to tell me. But it's a good card. Exodia. Add 1 level 4 or lower leg monster from your deck to your head. You can only use 1 Legzodia per turn. 10 out of 10 would lay down. The funny thing is, because of the way Yu-Gi-Oh works, this would actually be a good card. Only because it, like, technically leg can be part of a word. So you can search for stuff like Legendary Stone of White or something. Like you can search for stuff that is like has the word legend in the name, and all of a sudden it becomes a good card. You're not just searching for left and right leg of the forbidden one. Believe it or not. Anyway, Hiraga Day. I might be the first person in history to finish Hiraga Social Link.
Hi there.
Oh, Doboku, do you think you can make it to art club today? Okay then, I'll see you there. Oh, I'm feeling a little tired today. The scratching of pencils echoes throughout the art room. Like, who knows what Fuku's drawing at that point? Like, she just starts, like, drawing her persona instead. Sad October thing. Condoriano, oh no, you caught up in the VOD. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But man, oh, the level of emotion in that scene, but then also especially the ones that followed. Even knowing it was gonna happen, that I think is one of my most, like, impactful death scenes I've ever had in a character for a RPG. I'll say it right now, like, that was a good character. I was using him. Man. That's how you do that. That's how you make that loss impactful. Like, you make the player want to use that character. And then they realize, oh no, they were overpowered for a reason. There's a board game. I'm not gonna say which one, it's because that's spoilers for that board game. But it's one of those board games where it's like, it has a story and you're supposed to play it over multiple sessions with friends. And like, there's a character in that board game that's super overpowered. And then there's a similar thing where you lose that character after a while and it becomes so impactful because they're one of the best characters in the game. Of course you're using them for like every mission. I'm like, oh, this is why this character was so good. They were the only character that could perform this certain action that like made the game so much better. So much easier. And like, duh, because they were just gonna leave after all this time. I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. Can we just like house rule it? Can we retcon the story? Please. The scratching of pencils echoes.
Let's see. On cleaning duty today is Uraga-senpai and you. Thanks for your help.
You're saying that like Oh, I don't have to clean today. I imagine art club is one of the clubs where like the cleanup is the most annoying because you have to clean up all the paint and stuff and supplies.
All right, we're out of here.
Reorganize it. Clean the paintbrushes.
Okay, let's make this quick.
We're not even painting today. What's with all the paintbrushes just in the paint cans?
This room's smaller than my bedroom, but it's still surprisingly big. Let's take a break. So, I've decided that I'm going to study abroad.
Hey, good for you, man. I'm glad you were able to make a decision on your own terms. I realize what those racks are in the back. They're for like letting painted things dry, but like separating them out so they don't touch each other. I don't know why. I don't remember ever. I think I've seen those kinds of racks before, but like in elementary school.
To be honest, I'm not really excited about it.
What?
But I already told my teacher I don't want to be a doctor, so...
I mean, you can do whatever you want, man.
Do you want something to drink? It's on me.
I'll take one of those fancy lemon melon jelly sodas they got in Japan.
Oh, I almost forgot. Did you want something cold, or maybe... Hey, look out!
What? Oh, no!
Hey, hang in there.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Oh! Oh!
Leave me alone!
Oh, my head! Ah! Hiraga's voice sounds like it's getting farther and farther away.
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness.
I've fought how many shadows and a box of art supplies knocked me out cold? What was in there? Bowling balls? Shot put balls?
I kept calling your name, but you wouldn't wake up, so I...
My head is throbbing. Oh, it's okay. I'll just cash Medea. I'll be fine.
I don't see any cuts on your head, so I don't think you'll need stitches.
I hope I don't.
Can you remember your name?
My name is Philemon. Of course, it's Keisuke. I want to say that, but I'm supposed to say this.
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Really, it's such a relief.
I should have said it's Keisuke.
Well, your pupils aren't dilated, so I don't think you have a concussion.
Don't we have a school nurse for this? Oh, there's that low poly skeleton again, by the way. I see it staring at me behind the curtain. Yeah, Kondoriano, the acting is when Akihiko, that part right after with Akihiko and the tribute shrine or whatever you call it, I'm like, that's what broke me for sure. V who plays Akihiko, 10 out of 10 performance there. Oh my goodness. Pain was visceral. Didn't know he was using something he personally experienced. That's acting. It's acting. You gotta draw on your past, your life. You gotta be in the moment. You gotta feel that pain. Oh.
I was worried that when you fell, you hit your head or your face, and I... Anyway, do you remember what happened?
Not my beautiful face. I don't.
A box fell and hit you on the head, and I was the one who put it up there.
What?
We have a maid who cleans our house, so I don't do much cleaning myself. And I just got lazy and put it up there.
Hey, it's an accident, man. You wouldn't have known.
It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. All I could think about was what would happen if you didn't wake up. I was so scared. I felt so helpless seeing my friend in trouble and not being able to do anything.
If I didn't wake up, I feel like the course of this entire game would take a downhill turn very fast.
I'm not a doctor.
You think you want to be one?
When I was younger, my dad told me a sad story about how he lost a good friend. He just collapsed one day, even though they played together all the time. Seeing you lying there, I understood how my dad must have felt losing someone he was so close to.
Hiraga seems to care about me. I feel like we're becoming better friends. This is just me being like, oh my head, oh my head, oh it hurts. Oh, what comes after this? I can't remember. I literally can't remember. I'm sure it's fine.
Do I want to be a doctor? But I'd be doing exactly what my dad wants. Sorry. We should get going. Can you walk? Here, you can lean on me.
Uraga and I left school together. So, dudes, what's up? I appreciate the concern. I'm made of tougher stuff than that, Uraga. At least I hope so. Yeah, Sprint. Like, the fact that we are in a new age of voice acting. You can't just, like, write off a voice actor these days just because of, like, one line or one part of the performance, because there's so much we understand now about dubbing anime and video games that performances can be nuanced and stuff like that. It's probably like it depends on if you have a good voice director or not. But if I were to imagine the voice actor and the way they did auditions and casting, I would have guessed that maybe that exact speech after losing Shinji was one of the things that they had casted for, because I would not imagine an Akihiko voice actor besides him for that part, that specific part, because it just hit so hard and it hurts so much. I teared up. I did. I really did. If I had a webcam, you would see it getting all foggy and just like, oh. It's been a lot more than Lost lately, huh? There's only one shadow left. Once we destroy it, this whole thing will be over. Let's do it, man. Sure. Yeah. Let's give everyone a reason to smile again, or something cool like that. Evan's chillin', consider some RE4. Heck yeah, do it. It's a good-ass game. That's why I want to give it my all for this Persona 1 remake, even if, like...
Alright.
I don't know how good it's gonna turn out. I hope it turns out good. But you can always thank Sprint for putting me on to that Persona 1 remake, by the way. Sprint, have you even been here during the times where I've, like, announced the roles that I've gotten? I know you know what roles I've gotten, but it's like... Man, it's so cool to think about that I am officially casted. I'm officially casted for, like, 3 roles for that now. I'm gonna do my best. Even if I didn't get to be the first role I wanted, I'm like, I know I'm gonna kick ass for Mr. Hidehiko. You know, the dude that like kicks off Persona as a whole, because he's like, let's play the Persona game. You gotta tell your future and everything, man. The next full moon is approaching. Let's be prepared. I want to be able to give a successful report to Aragaki. Yeah. It'll take a while to get to him, I hope. But we are going to say we've done good by the time we see him again. Hey! Everything will go back to normal once we defeat the next enemy. Honestly, it makes me feel a little sad, but an ordinary life is definitely better. I get to hang out with my friends and do stupid stuff together, and meet Chidori more often. Alright. Anyways, let's beat that final shadow 6 ways to Sunday, dude.
Hey!
Fuka's really changed, don't you think? She used to be so reserved, but now... I guess she's still kind of quiet, but she's a lot more open, you know? Or maybe you just had to see her for her real self the whole time. I knew she had it in her. Honestly, Yukari's the one that was like doubting, like, oh, Fuka clearly doesn't want to do this. Like, you're just forcing her to. Like, no, she wants to help people. She does. Who do we hang out with today? Fuka's on the 2nd floor. We can read with Aegis. What do we read with Aegis? Car manuals? How to perform maintenance on your Windows 95 computer? I remember reading those documents back in the day. He didn't have the internet to look it up.
Well...
Even the voice actor for Raphael in Baldur's Gate 3 didn't get the role they auditioned for. Yeah, it's really funny to like hear those stories. And you're like, but I can't imagine you in any other role. Otacon from Metal Gear Solid, considering how many games he's been in by this point and how iconic he is in that role, It's like, oh, speaking of Metal Gear Solid, dream with this. Thank you, Yellow Pikachu. What's up? How you doing? Christopher Randolph originally auditioned for the role as Snake, and it would have been interesting to hear his solid Snake voice. But instead, we have him as the man, Otacon, and freaking, what was his? I know he's Emmerich, but like, his dad's name. What's his dad's name again? Like Huey Emmerich. Oh, fuck that guy. Man. What am I gonna do after the dark hour disappears? Huh, I don't know. I'll be sure to tell my mother and Aragaki-san about it, but I guess I want to learn what's it like to be an ordinary elementary school student. Yeah, one who's not hell-bent on revenge. He's yawning, he must be sleepy. Sleepy dog. What will I do when the dark hour disappears? I don't know. I guess I'll try to fix my sleeping habits. I always try to stay up really late on the nights we go to Tartarus. True, though.
Maybe.
You too, Koromaru, but you can sleep anytime you want, can't you?
Look, he's got to keep a watchful eye out on the shrine. He's a watchful protector.
Hello there.
There's a Yu-Gi-Oh card I just bought. I guess this is just the stream where I show off Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I just bought another Edison deck because I just felt like making one. There's one that just uses this dog. And if I can get a picture of it, I'll show you the dog. And y'all be like, that's a good dog. That's all you'll say. And these pictures are all WebPs. I want to download this picture so I can show it to everybody. Raiko, the Lightsworn Hunter. Look at that, he's a good dog. He reminds me of Koromaru because he's a dog wearing armor. And he just like destroys a card. That's like so that's so cool. This is like used in a deck from 2010. And it's just really cool because this was back when effects like this were actually good and not like super slow and unusable. Like, I remember, you know, remember Maneater Bug? Remember when things had flip effects? I remember. Like, take me back to that time. Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be so simple back then. Can Koromaru eventually wield a sword with his jaws? He can already wield a knife. He probably has a weapon that's a sword.
Chris-san, I am glad you're here.
Zoromaru. 2 hands and jaws.
Are you available tonight? I have borrowed a book about Yakuza from the library.
I didn't expect that. Hell yeah, let's read some crime novels.
I was searching for combat-related material and the librarian suggested this. The librarian was also a secret member of the Yakuza. His name was Jizuma Joryu. It seems to provide information on combat tactics as well as the proper mindset for battle.
Wow, I should have been reading with Agus more often.
However, there are some elements I don't fully comprehend, but you may be able to help me understand them more. Will you be willing to try?
You have my thanks.
Since the two of us will be reading from one book, please open it wide so that we may both view its contents.
Ah, here it is.
So just read like the Terminator where he's just like reading 2 names at once.
In this scene, the main character says, "That ass better not crack under pressure."
Oh, you are not telling me.
I do not understand. Aren't asses supposed to be cracked?
Usually, people's asses are already cracked. Yours is as well, right?
Do you want me to show you? What? Let's go, baby! We're 3 for 3! I can't believe it. They retroactively turned into a running joke. Yo, this isn't Persona 4 and 5. Freaking... They did it. Atlus when they did it. They just made it a running joke. I gotta tell the people doing the Persona 1 remake, they gotta add this line to Persona 1. Obviously, that's a secret.
I understand. But please tell me someday.
I don't know if there's gonna be a better day to tell you.
For now, I will put the question on hold.
Persona 4, when Chie first falls into the TV world, she's like, I think my ass is cracked. And Yosuke's like, isn't it like that already? Or maybe it was Yosuke that said, I think my ass is cracked. And then Yukiko said it? I don't remember. And then freaking they bring it back in Persona 5, I think On like falls from the sky just onto the ground. My ass is cracked. I think it was Yusuke that says, "Isn't it already cracked?"
Currently, this is the only section that I am unclear on, but I suspect that if I continue reading, I will encounter even more confusing phrases. If you don't mind, could I ask you to read with me until the end? Thank you very much.
Jerry 32. There's a Jerry 32? Somebody's got to tell Jerry 64. That's his Windows 95 predecessor.
With your help, I've been able to update my records with new information. Apparently, this book has a sequel.
Somebody clip that and send that to Jerry 64. This is clearly his long-lost half-brother.
If it is possible, I would like to read with you again sometime.
Niv saying things out of pocket again. My charms increased. Maximum, baby.
It's gotten rather late.
Going back P5R2. I mean, I'm down to play
head
it,
back
but
to our rooms. Or should I say, our turfs.
I guess you've been reading too much Yakuza novels. Let's just play Ryuga Gotoku. I just think there's just too much for you to play these days. If I hadn't ever played Persona 5 before, I would be down to stream it. But like, because I already have, it's just a lot of retreading for me. And that's a lot of commitment for something I've already done. And that makes me sad, because I want to play it. But Chrono Trigger could be the exception to that, because I haven't played it in a long time. Freaking other games as well. Thousand Year Door, I played that more recently, but at least that's a shorter game. Just compare the names used for months in Japanese and English. The latter is a mess. October is 10th? Come on now. Hey, look, it may be a mess in English, but we had the Grecians to blame for that one. So everyone knows about Julius Caesar, right? Well, it's not just, or the Romans, what? Not just his fault that the English names for months are off. Did you know that his name is actually the origin of the word for July? Many people and gods have had their names used this way throughout history. Isn't it interesting to see how a person can affect entire languages?
Well then.
Here's a question, Chris. Which Roman goddess has been theorized as a namesake for the month of April? That's a good one, because I feel like none of these have anything to do with April. Maybe Minerva, because Erbra? It's Venus, clearly.
Fantastic.
Yes, you got it. That was a tough one, too. Some people have speculated that April was originally called Aphrilis, named after Aphrodite, the Greek name for the goddess Venus. Wow, okay. Okay, Miss Terauchi out here, like, also confusing me with Greco-Romans. Aphrodites. She threw me a curveball. She said Venus. Others believe it may be derived from a Latin verb meaning to open. I mean, I can see those having similar origins. They argue that April is the beginning of the season where flowers and other plants begin to open up. Yes, flowers. I, however, prefer my word oranges to have a bit more of a romantic flair. Here's another example. I answered correctly. That's true. The Romans culturally appropriated the Greek pantheon. But man, that's a trick question right there. Thank goodness for the internet. My brain's too full. It is. I only have -1 brain cell. I'm sorry, I was just thinking. My processor is only 5 kilohertz. I was considering what I might stand to gain from attending school, but I suppose nothing will come of this line of thought. It is not something I should entertain. You're terminating that process too early, I guess. Haven't you heard of the halting problem? You never know. You might eventually find out something cool. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I feel like... Ooh, oh, wait. Meat, veggie meat. Iraga's made a decision. But also Yukari Day. I feel like this might be one of the last days of the week I can hang out with Yukari. So, Yukari today. I like how you can see into the classroom and see the same people that were like there when you were on the other side of the door. Alright. Yukari doing hot girl shit, staring at the manga desk.
Hey there.
Oh, Adobo-kun, are you walking back by yourself? I'll come with you.
No! Crap! Crap! It's one of those days. Okay, fine. At least with Yukari, like... Oh, I'm surprised that we're not going to level up even after we watch the DVD. But yeah, it's one of those things where, at least with Yukari, I know we can do the hangouts at night, and that'll raise the social pips. When you're mixing sulfuric acid with water, you're not supposed to pour water into the acid. It's the opposite. You're supposed to pour the acid into the water little by little. Trust me, that's how it's done. Cool. What's up, Hiraga?
Hello.
Greek mythology, heck yeah. Sprint, you want to do a rewatch of the Hercules TV show? It's really funny how they literally just adapted some, like, Greek lore and mythology, and they just made it like episodes of a TV show.
Adobo-kun, can you make time for art club today? I'd really appreciate if you could come.
Yeah, sure. I think my brain cells are deteriorating by the moment, but you know what? I think that's because something fell on my head the other day. You should have been there, man.
Thank you.
Like the cartoon? Yes, the cartoon.
Thanks, actually. I'm thinking of... Never mind, it's nothing. We can talk about that later. I should go see how everyone's doing first.
Like, don't you remember the actual accurate to Greek mythology time where they crossed over with the Aladdin cartoon? Best depiction of Aphrodite ever? Nice. Taste, honestly.
Hey, can we step out for a bit?
Shouldn't we gain no stats when we answer correctly? If we know the answer, we haven't learned anything. Well, you see, Squidgy, that's why we gain charm instead of knowledge when we answer questions correctly. We gain charm because the entire class is like, oh my god, he got the right answer, he's so cool. Which is like the opposite of how it works in American school. Now, if it was knowledge or academics, that would make sense, that it wouldn't make sense. But no, academics raises when you stay awake in class.
I want you to come to the station with me. I'll tell you more there. Sorry to make you come all the way here.
When they visited the North Pantheon and the Fates were there too. Oh yeah! And then Philoctetes was just like, "You double dipping! You double dipping!" They're like, "No, we don't know who these Fates are." I remember that Danny DeVito sounded like it was yesterday.
I suddenly have no idea what to do with my life anymore.
Oh.
Do I want to be a doctor, or do I want to be an artist?
You can be an artist doctor. You can be a plastic surgeon. There you go. Easy.
I've decided to do a little soul searching, and I won't go back home or to school until I figure it out.
You'll be just like that guy from BioShock. Oops.
I haven't figured out exactly where I'll go, but it has to be somewhere away from home. I've got plenty of money. I may have taken my dad's credit card from his wallet.
Yo, Keisuke, I think that's illegal. Wait.
I'm glad we had a chance to talk before I
He would
left.
stop that card once he realizes somebody's charging on it. You're just running away from home? No, you're pulling a Maiko. Hey, just go to Tartarus, it'll be fine.
Tell the others I said goodbye.
You can't go! Good luck. You can't go! I'll miss you!
Don't say that. You're gonna make this harder for me. Promise me you'll take care of yourself.
Oh no!
Ma'am, are you alright? That cough.
What happened?
She's having trouble breathing and she's running a fever. This is bad.
Oh no, it's COVID! Ma'am, you should be wearing a mask. Also, can we just talk about how that other option was you should just go? This lady is dying. That's terrible.
I may be jumping to conclusions here, but... Sorry about this. I knew it! She's a smoker. This is really bad.
Uh-oh.
I think she suffers from chronic bronchitis. So if she caught a cold, it may have exacerbated the symptoms.
She's just out here like, who the hell are you, kid? Get me to a doctor! Hurry!
Call an ambulance. Hurry!
Okay, actually the right thing to do. The old woman was placed in an ambulance and taken to the hospital.
We'll leave the rest to the paramedics.
This lady is dying. Yeah, but you're gonna miss your train, though. See, okay, this is the time where it makes... He didn't ask too many questions. He's just like, yes, this is warranting an ambulance. Call one now.
Well, I better get going.
No.
My chest!
Excuse me? Are we just like the Death Note? We're just walking around and people keep dying around us? Jesus Christ.
Sir, are you okay?
Keisuke, I think you're cursed. How about you just, like, stay away from people for now?
My train's about to leave. What should I do?
You know, just let him die. You can't abandon the trip. Wait, no. Leave this to me.
All right, then I'll go ask the station attendant to call an ambulance.
Another one? You just called for one. You sure you're not crank calling?
You stay here and perform first aid on him.
I don't know how to do that. Start doing CPR. 1, 2, 3. What are you doing? CPR? I'm breathing already. Ah, my ribs. You've broken my ribs. I'm supposed to break your ribs. Ah! Looks like he's in a lot of pain. How should I help him? Better leave him alone. Pat his back. Make him burp. This is not helping. He flinched from the pain. What should I do next? I'll lay him on his back.
Please, don't move me around.
Oh, I'm making it worse. Oop.
Okay, I told someone.
Okay, I made things worse. You take it from here.
Wait, I think he's going into cardiac arrest. Let's sit him in an upright position.
Oh.
Oh no, he's breathing, and signs of cyanosis. I have to do something. I have to, or this man will die. I need your help. Lay him down on his back, gently. Now, if I perform CPR while giving him a cardiac massage.
Thanks to Hiraga's efforts, the old man's condition stabilized. Oh my god, this man was just having a heart attack. The paramedics carried him off in an ambulance.
At least I helped him as much as I could.
NPCs in the background! Get away! Get away! We don't know who's next! Leave this to me. Pull out Evoker. Persona! I got Media. I'll just cast it over and over until the paramedics arrive.
Thank you. I don't think I would have had the confidence on my own. I'm really glad you were here with me. We both saved their lives.
Cool. I'm glad I could help. Hiraga expressed his gratitude to me. I feel like we're becoming better friends.
I think I'll go back home. I finally know what I really want. That said, I'm not looking forward to apologizing to my dad. All right then. I'll see you at school.
I parted ways with Hiraga and went back to the dorm. Just think, like, if Takaya was here, you know, Revolver Jesus, he'd just be like, people die every day. What difference does it make for you saving 1 or 2 people? And he just, like, shoots them with a revolver.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
And then, like, person gets shot with the gun, and then Hiraga's like, he's suffering from bleeding, and I think the bullet has caused damage to his bones after ricocheting around. Yeah, I can't do anything about this. I'm sorry. He's going to die. Oh. Minded my biz. When cornered, an enemy will fight even more fiercely. This is a basic premise of warfare. Only one shadow remains. We should expect the same principle to apply here as well. I am sure that this will be the toughest battle of all. Please make sure that you are fully prepared so that we do not experience an unfortunate defeat.
Hello.
Well, your exams are over now, so we should focus on the task at hand. Only one shadow remains. This will be the final battle. The fate of this town rests in your hands. I believe in you. Good luck.
Yo.
Made some changes to my training regimen recently. I'd heard that imagining someone watching your back while you work out is supposed to be effective. I had my doubts at first, but turns out it works pretty well. Have you not worked out with a spotter before? Hey! Man just lifted weights by himself. Could've hurt himself. He has hurt himself. Fuka's really changed, hasn't she? I wonder if it's because Moriyama's moving out of town. Then again, wouldn't you normally feel down when that happens? Man, I just don't get girls. Junpei, I don't think you get people in general. Which makes sense.
By the way,
I received a compliment from Ikutsuki-san the other day. He told me I was doing well for an elementary school student. That made me really happy.
I like how simple that was. I was praised. I feel happy. Read Fuka. Absolutely. We gotta find out what happens in the next chronicle of Halo the novel. Oh, Hiraga being Dr. Artist. We removed your spleen and used it to create this modern art take on the current medical system and its failures. Ah, the Dr. Artist politician. But also, like, social commentary journalist. You can do anything and everything. You know, that's just 2024. You gotta have as many side hustles as possible. What are you doing?
By the way,
Adobo-kun, you're almost done reading that sci-fi series, right? Do you want to read together today? Yeah, sure.
Fuka might get a new ability, let's go!
I was hoping we could have a little discussion after you finish reading it.
Let's read together.
all right.
Glad to hear it. Okay, I'll go get them from my room.
I feel like my academics have improved. Maximum, baby.
Oh, did you finish reading the final volume? You looked really focused when you were reading. I can definitely relate. When I got to the end, I was so absorbed that I almost forgot to breathe.
Oh, you should do that. Or else Keisuke's gonna have to come and give you CPR.
What an amazing series!
We'll break all your ribs.
I didn't notice at first, but at some point I could suddenly just make sense of the complex setting. Isn't it weird how that works?
I skip the complicated parts. Nah, I'm not Junpei. It's written well.
Right. If it was just straight exposition, it would be exhausting trying to keep track of everything.
I think it's the writers of this game trying to pat themselves on the back.
Being able to tie the world building into the narrative really shows how skilled the author is.
And that's what I really like about stuff like Persona and Like a Dragon. Like a Dragon especially, because as I was watching Sprint replay Yakuza 7, I'm like, it's so amazing that I can clearly see that the scene is nothing but two people standing in a room and talking to each other, not even doing any animation besides like the generic I'm pointing at myself animation or I'm pointing at you animation. But it still feels like it's got all the cinematography and nuance of a full-fledged cutscene because of the just writing and camera work. RGG, so good.
I wish I could communicate as well as the author does in this book.
You can, because you are also written by the writers of this game.
Remember when I told you how I recommended a book to a classmate, but she turned me down? Knowing what to say is important, but how you say it is difficult too.
True, because then it sets expectations.
Before I could tell her how fascinating the story is, I was telling her how many volumes it was and that it's written by a famous author. I don't think that kind of information's going to persuade someone to read.
That'll intimidate people. That's a tough one.
Right. It's so easy to fall back on information like that, like the number of copies sold or the writer's prestige. But if I want to explain how good a story is, I need to start with the emotions it evokes when you read it. It always feels nice when someone shows an interest in something you like. Even just sharing our opinions like this is so refreshing. That's That's why I really want to work on how I communicate things.
Hear me out, Fuka? You should become a streamer. Yeah.
Because if I do that, then maybe I'll get more fun moments like this.
I feel like she would be if this game was set in 2019. Fuka is not even determination. Like, I'm actually surprised that freaking Futaba's not a streamer. Like, after how shy she is in Persona 5, just turns out she's been, like, streaming to people online all this time. Weakness buffer. Reduces damage taken when an ally's weakness is struck. Yes, please. If it could prevent us from getting knocked down, that would be perfect.
Oh, look at the time. We should probably call it a night. I have some other books I can recommend, if you'd like. Thank you. I hope you'll like those too.
Yeah, plus 1 point, baby.
Well then, good night.
Oyasumi. Just leave our books on the table. Put them away, you heathens. October 23rd is a date in this game.
And so,
That's where you are, Mr. Ono. Alright, dude, if I go to the faculty office today and you're not there, like, you have no excuse. Give me your helmet. Give me your helmet now. Masamune Date decided to pursue Hideyoshi Totoyomi, so he headed for Odawara. Can you feel his heart-rending sorrow that came from such a decision? Oh, I wish I was born in that era. I could have fought alongside Masamune Date. Yeah, and you'd also have, like, terrible healthcare. You would catch a cold and you just die. Alright, now this turns into a real wild ride from here on. Blink and you might miss something. I'm feeling sleepy. Time to blink and miss something. Stay awake.
glad to hear it.
Ah, the Sengoku era. The days when men were in their full glory. The modern age is terrible. Where's the samurai spirit gone? Now let's review what we've covered in the Sengoku era. Firstly, no arrow is ever better. Secondly, I feel like I didn't actually learn anything of value. Hence, that's why my academics didn't go up. Because it was maximum, baby. I'm baby. I'm maximum baby. Get up, get out, it's time to get real. Can't control the steering wheel. Well, you know. Considering that... Wait, hold on, I gotta get to the faculty office before I do anything else. Bum bum ba-dum, bum bum ba-dum, bum da bum ba-da-dum, bum bum ba-dum. Alright, Mr. Ono, you have no excuse. I saw you today.
Right.
Ah, Adobo, I've been waiting for you. You've been waiting for me.
I've been waiting for this.
Okay, not really. I looked and looked, but there's nothing at my house that's not related to Masamune. This didn't belong to Masamune personally, but it still has ties to him, so... Do you really need this? Maybe you've reconsidered? Not that I'm reluctant at all to give it to you, of course. So I'll give it to you, but you will take good care of it, right? It'll become a family heirloom, right? Yes, the Velvet Room family. Tanetsugu's helm.
Glad to hear it.
You must be proud, Adobo. You've got a family heirloom now. Yeah, I guess this is how it should be. Yeah, I'll make sure to pass it down to my descendants. If I have any. Well, I've still got a few of those left at home. This is the second time I've given a helm to a student after all. That Bebe, do you know him? He's an exchange student in my class. Back in the spring when he first came here, he admired it so much that I let him have it. It does my heart good to see the samurai spirit is still alive in you kids, even those from a foreign country. Yeah, I remember. He was talking to you in the very first part of the game. It must be because of the glorious lives of Sengoku generals transcend history. Masamune Date, for example. The amazing thing about him is that he... I enjoyed even more stories about Masamune. I have a deeper understanding of history. Aw, I don't get to hang out with any of the other teachers. I managed to obtain a helm from Mr. Ono. I did not expect that to take so many days. Elizabeth, you better appreciate this. Wear it right now. She'd be like, oops, I dented it. I hope it wasn't important.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the results.
It seems you've completed a request. I see, so this is it. The helm from the ancient Sengoku era. The heft, the texture, the character for love on the brow. Does that love protect the head, or is it love for the helm?
How splendid.
Mysteries upon mysteries. Still, it is a wonderful helm. This satisfies my request. Why don't you take the helm with you? I believe it suits you far better than it does me. Please take this as your reward. Oh. Oh, do I actually get to use
Very
it?
well then.
I'll wear it. Is it an accessory? Do I just have it? Okay. Yeah, it literally is just here. Okay. Sure, why not? Now, as I was saying, y'all see what day it is?
The enemy's returned to normal. To normal. Only one enemy left.
Fuka Friday, baby!
Okay. The enemy's weakness is electricity.
Anyway,
Hello.
oh, Dobo-kun, looks like we finally done with exams. We made it to the end. Hopefully that relieves some stress at school for a while. Say, are you busy today? I'm heading to the used bookstore right now. Do you want to join me? Oh, man. Wait, you know, I realized there's definitely at least... There's more than one social link that takes place at the used bookstore. If you don't say Bunkichi, do you actually like lock yourself out of more than just the Hermit social link? Do you lock your, or does he just like not appear in those events anymore and just like his wife's all by himself? That's so sad. Every day is Fuka Friday. This is true. Spend time with Fuka, baby. Oh, great. Thank you. I've been looking for a good cookbook for a while now. Do you think they'll have any?
There weren't really that many cookbooks, were there?
The portraits for this game are a lot more zoomed in than they were in Persona 3 Fez. But there's one specific look for Fuka's portraits that I wish they kind of kept in Persona. Reload. And I can't Google it for some reason. It's just not showing up. But it's like this really funky, like, concerned face. Well, you know what? It's an emote now. Here you go. Fuka Concerned.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that store mainly sold manga.
I mean, it also sells art books.
I should have looked the place up beforehand.
Hey, you know what? Time spent with a friend is not wasted time. Fuka Glow Up is real. It's still a fun... I feel like they at least should have kept this one expression because it's just kind of funny looking. Something wrong with that? What is it? I'm paralyzed until I can figure out what the right answer is. I don't want to pick something wrong. The answer is... I guess it doesn't matter. Something wrong with that?
Oh, do you mind if we take a seat? Do you remember what I told you before? I mentioned that I don't really like going to bookstores.
But we were just in one. I remember.
Well, about that.
Oh, what's the story behind that? Right.
I had a bit of a bad experience in a bookstore once.
A book fell and it hit me on the head and there was nobody to give me medical attention.
I think it was at the start of last April.
That recent?
Someone took a picture of me.
What?
They accused me of stealing.
What?
I'm not very tall, right? So when I was reaching for a high shelf, I accidentally knocked some books down. Well, a few of them landed in my bag. I went to take them out and put them back on the shelf. But some girl from my class took a picture of me with her cell phone.
Don't tell me it was actually freaking... Imagine if it was actually Natsuki
She even threatened to show my parents.
That's messed up.
Thank you. But don't you think I'm stupid for letting this get to me?
Hey, that just means you're empathetic. You care. You care that people... You care about what people think, and you just want to be nice.
If I'd just spoken up, I could have settled it right there.
Would have, but then some people just want to find trouble.
I know that, but I still couldn't say anything back.
Just ready for the gym. Get swole, Mr. Sprinto.
All these negative thoughts kept running through my head.
Break your record.
I thought no matter what I said, it wouldn't do any good in the end. But now, I want to believe that I can change. Whenever I'm with you, I feel like I don't get swept up in those negative thoughts. I know I'm being selfish, but... I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying.
Ayo, what are you saying?
I'm making it sound like I'm just using you, aren't I?
What?
That's not what I meant, really.
What? It's okay. I'm just a function of the player. I'm not actually real. I'm here to be used.
What I'm trying to say is...
Nothing real. Nothing is real. We are just living in a simulation.
I've really come to depend on you. And I'm really happy that you're there for me. That's all.
Let to be there. Fuka expressed how she feels about me. My relationship with her is becoming more intimate. Why you gotta phrase it like that?
Oh, sorry. I'm always going on about my own problems. At this rate, I'm never going to be able to repay you. I should have just discussed my cooking concerns with everyone at the dorm, but... somehow, I find myself always going to you for help. I want to hear your opinion, but more than that, I feel at ease when you're with me.
What are these feelings? These feelings in my kokoro.
I wonder why. I'm sure it's because you're our leader. That's why I depend on you so much.
It's really funny to me whenever, like, I've been through enough of social links and Persona games that it's like, there's a stage where there's the question why, and I feel like this is one thing is that it's more practical in gameplay because it's the remake and it's reload, but also, like, I kind of liked that you could start dating girls at, like, different levels of their social link in this original version of this game. Because it's like, these girls have different levels of maturity. And they just, like, they realize their feelings sooner or later. Or maybe, like, I don't know, maybe in Chihiro's case, it's like, she realizes it way too quickly before she's ready to really, like, take that responsibility. And on the one hand, it's like, if you know it's coming, you'll just, like, not hang out with her ever. On the other hand, I feel like that social link made more sense when you date her, like, starting from rank, like, 5, because it's like, oh no, my girlfriend might be stealing from the school. How do I deal with this? That's probably it. Is that the only reason?
Huh?
Makoto Riz.
Oh. Well, maybe that isn't the only reason.
Oh, blushy.
Sorry, I think I need to go back to the dorm.
Oh,
I need some time to get my thoughts in order.
she's got the vapors.
Could we talk about this again later? Thank you. I'm going to head back now.
Man, you know, it becomes very obvious once you actually do these social links why Makoto has so much riz. I decided to return to the dorm. The things you can say, man.
Oh, welcome back.
I'm thinking of that social link with Yuko, and she specifically calls you out, like, you gotta be careful what you say around girls. They might get the wrong idea. Like, damn, maybe that's his intention in the first place. He's the Rizzler. The number of the lost keeps increasing. He's playing Dragon's Dogma. He's the Arisen. It's like everywhere I go, there's a reminder that we still need to fight shadows. But we still have to beat just one more. Then we'll finally be done. That's what you think.
Can I help you?
By the way,
Sometimes when I'm surfing the web, I like to think about how the internet can help us form bonds with other people. We normally don't pay it any mind, but we connect to others and form bonds when searching for information online. Sorry, that's pretty random, wasn't it? I just want to share my thoughts with someone.
Just wait, Fuka. Discord will be invented soon enough. It's just me, or is Sonata sound kind of different now? Like, he doesn't feel the same as before. Just your imagination. Nuh-uh. He's got a totally different aura, man. Take a closer look next time. Like when he comes back from a jog, you can practically see the smoke coming off him. Man's on fire. I think it's just becoming winter. And also, why are you noticing the steam coming off of sweaty men? Junpei, is there something you're not telling us? Did I plant something on the roof? When's that ready? 10:31. I think the refrigerator is 10:25. Time for Fokusu to Mimir. Ah, it's el tiempo, eh? Glad to catch you live. I'm glad to have you back. Thank you for coming on by, Fokusu. Thank you for being here, and I hope you sleep well. I'm gonna cook with you, Kari. So your social link will be ready to level up. The next battle's gonna be our last, so I want to cook myself something healthy in preparation. I might have gotten a little nuts and overstocked the fridge, though. I'm gonna have a lot of leftovers, so that's why I can't put my taiyaki in the fridge. Yeah, I'll help.
Thanks.
Awesome. Let's go make something tasty. I thought she said something nasty.
I picked up the ingredients to make chicken sauté today, but...
Let's make something nasty. Let's make something absolutely rank and vile. Let's make something absolutely disgusting. Oh, do you want Fuku to help? What? What?
I might have bought too much. I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach. I always end up having leftovers. What about you? Would you say you're a big eater?
Oh, I eat like a pig. I eat like a bird. Haven't I already answered this? I'm a chicken. I eat like a bird.
Really? Aren't you a growing boy? I thought you'd be eating a lot. Then again, you are pretty slim, so I guess it makes sense.
Look, I've been hanging out with the Gourmet King. I've been hanging out with Elizabeth and eating 7 meals at the strip mall. I am just done eating for the rest of my life.
Today's portion might be too much then. Well, either way, it'll be packed full of nutrients, so don't worry about that. They say your health is your most valuable asset, you know? I figured we should think about what we're putting into our bodies. And if I could lose some weight while we're at it, I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
What?
But let's put that aside for now.
What do you mean birds? I just told you I eat like a bird. You're talking about me.
Anyway, why don't we start with veggies? Can you cut the tomatoes for me?
Kill him with kindness. That's what you mean. I made chicken sauté with Yukari. Wait, she was meaning to cook me this whole time. Is it not good?
I chose breast meat because it was cheap and I heard it's good for a diet, but it's kind of dry. Okay, very dry. I can barely chew through it.
Okay, I think that's a skill issue. Yukari, we should have gotten a sous vide.
And that was unexpected. I don't usually mess up this kind of thing. Hey, you're doubting me, aren't you? I'm serious.
Don't eat your peas. Eat your peas, Professor. Chicken sauté.
I'll make up for it next time. So let's cook together again when you get the chance.
Chat, eat your chicken. Eat your chicken.
It'll be so delicious, you can't help saying yum.
Yum. Please tell me that's the point she needed for the next social link rank. Come on. Hello? It's been kind of a hot second since we had like a story event. I feel like we're overdue.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare to see you here. Is it for the archery team?
Why are we here?
Yes, the teacher wanted a report.
Is this like the student council room?
I see. That's a lot of responsibility.
Oh, not really. It's nothing compared to what you have to do. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Senpai, what are you fighting for?
What am I fighting for?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
I feel like we're gonna start to get into the Mitsuru social link soon. This is like going into what she's feeling.
In my case, I don't think I really have a reason anymore.
What was it before?
I mean, I know the whole story about my father now. I guess I could still fix the mistakes he left behind, though.
Fix what Yuri Lowenthal started.
Maybe I should have thought about this earlier, huh? But it took me this long to start questioning myself.
That's understandable.
It seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. Well, defeating the shadows is probably a good enough reason, huh?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure. But it's all gonna be over after the next full moon. So there's not much point in thinking about it.
It is not gonna be over. Like, did anybody in chat think for 1 second that the next shadow is just gonna be the end of the game, the end of everything? No. No, there's gonna be like a super mega ultra boss pulling the strings behind the scenes, and he's gonna be like, haha, haha, you are all but puppets to me. For years I have laid my machinations out in secret. I have been controlling the shadows this whole time.
That's true. Once we put an end to this, we can go back to a normal high school life.
It was me all along. It was you, Shark? Tell me, what's your secret? How did we know not it was you?
The rest of the student council will be here soon. We can pick this up later, though, if you want.
Oh no, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
Class has ended for today.
Hey.
Yukitan come out of the student council room? Wonder why she was in there. Seems like she was having a bad day. You know, for like being the quote-unquote best friend character, Junpei is not really involved in a lot of the stuff we do. It is weird after like Persona 4 and 5 to go to 3 and be like, what does Junpei even do? Like, he's important to the plot, don't get me wrong, but he seems to just be going solo for most of it. Like, Ryuji and you both stumbling into Kamoshida's palace is like the reason Persona 5 starts. And then a lot of stuff you end up just doing with Ryuji, like the whole like finding out the maid thing and all that. Oh, I got to check if Yukari's ready for the next level of our relationship. I don't know why I phrased it like that.
Hey there.
What? Still?
Sorry.
Oh, y'all don't think it's probably story locked right now with Yukari. That happens with some of the social links. Like, you can't actually finish it unless there's a certain part of the story. Like, maybe she needs to have that one event with Mitsuru as one thing, and then like maybe something else. Well, Uka wants to chat.
It's me, Lysanderoth.
Lysanderoth, how could you? Alright, well, you know what? That just means Fuka Saturday. I'm okay with that. Is there anything else we need to do before we do that? There's a sale at the pharmacy. I don't really feel like I need to buy anything, though. I don't even really care about duplicating a skill card, by the way. But right now, I'll just hang out with Fuku. Why not? What? You too?
See you.
Oh, this is a problem. I think I'm gonna have to hang out with Suimitsu today. Fill in the blank. Eat like a... Well, the blank is 2 spaces, so eat like a... Eat like a... Pie? 3.14. Eat like a gourmet cake. That doesn't fit in the blank, man. Sure, why not? Tell me all about your cult. I can't believe I'm hanging out with Suimitsu instead of anybody else. Like, I would, absolutely. I didn't think I'd be doing it today. Well, I guess if I'm here. Let's check the store.
My ManokAdobo's lay uncooked for years.
There's a sale today. Buy whatever you need. Thanks for coming. That's thanks. You thanks. What you thanks? Done already? Come again, yeah?
I like how I'm able to buy the cat food long after I have stopped eating it. Nom nom. Yo, exams are finally over. Now to celebrate with some food. Every hour spent testing felt like torture. I needed some brain food. Nom 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 nom. Are you always also in pain during exam week, Adobo-kun? A gourmand's gotta eat after all. Oh, right. Wanna grab a bite somewhere? I can hear my stomach crying out with a vengeance. I think it's because all the carbs are... Yes! Wonderful, my gourmet friend! To be honest, I needed to talk to you today. So we need a spot where we can eat good food, meat, and chat. And I know just the place.
What I'm about to tell you is top secret. This is for your ears only, okay?
You're gonna advertise the cult to me? A hot water, maybe?
This world is gonna end soon. All of humanity is gonna be completely wiped out.
Oh, so you know too! Yeah, the fall!
But don't worry, we'll be recreating it as a new land for the survivors. Paradise.
Okay, so he's actually talking about culty stuff, and if I didn't already realize that he's in a cult, it's like, okay, like the signs are all here, and it's the freaking Munan Shoheb disaster doom cult all over again.
Well, did that just blow your mind?
I don't know, does it? The world is ending.
Hey, not so loud. I told you it's top secret. You don't want to start a mass panic.
Rule one of cults. You gotta, like, make it sound like you're in the information and like everybody else in the world is the others. If they did, they wouldn't understand, you know? You gotta make the normal people out in the world sound like they're the ones who are crazy. Not you, you're the one who knows the truth.
In paradise, everyone has wings and perfect figures. And they smell like flowers.
Which flowers? Rafflesias? McDonald's, the perfect place for a serious cult talk. It is, though. Don't you know? McDonald's has its own cult. Why do you think Ronald McDonald has been gone for years? It's a conspiracy.
I can finally be reborn into a worthwhile body. But if we don't do something, you'll get left behind when the world ends. And I do not want that to happen. So come on, we'll go to paradise together. Don't do it because you're my subject, okay? Do it because we're...
Oh, God.
friends.
Oh, God. I didn't... That being said, I had no idea this is where the social thing was gonna go. I'm actually, like, invested in this because, like, what's gonna happen when Suimitsu realizes that he's living a lie? He's gonna break down? Oh, no. I wouldn't wish that on him. I get the feeling Suimitsu considers me a good friend. I feel like a relationship is stronger. That is still an insane amount of french fries, by the way.
Leave me alone! Okay, so how about this? If we factor in initiation fees, scriptures, and other products, it comes out to 132,000 yen. You could take out a loan, right?
That is insane. I can afford it. I'll take it.
Not to mention, you'll get a discount since I'll be referring you too. You are one lucky guy.
We're in the Kool-Aid territory. Hey, I like Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's delicious. What's your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid? I used to drink the blue ones. That's insane. I'll take it.
Insane? You're the insane one with that sinful mouth of yours. I just wanted to share eternal happiness with you because I care about your soul.
Oh no, this doesn't reverse the social link, does it?
I have to go repent on your behalf. In the name of faith. Emergency!
I think you just need to go to the toilet. I decided to go back to the dorm. I just left him at McDonald's.
I see you're back.
Oh, you're back. Boom, boom, bam, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We can go on a walk today. Can anyone come with us? Oh, it's a social link walkie day.
By the way...
I know it's a little strange to ask this now, but do you have a reason you're fighting? I don't know. I see. Well, I hope you find one. Either way, the next battle will be our last, so let's do our best. Minding my booze, so mind your own biz. I can never tell what you're thinking, even when I look straight at you. So how are you feeling about our next operation? As I'm sure you know, it'll be our last. Are you nervous? Nah. I'm over-leveled.
Is that right?
Really? That is quite impressive. It is unusual for someone to maintain such composure in a situation like this. I'm not just someone. I'm a nobody. Left at McDonald's is the name of my college art band. Be one of those Splatoon kids that's like, my mom left me at McDonald's. Like they're playing on the McDonald's Wi-Fi. Which, I've tried to play online games on McDonald's Wi-Fi before. It does not work out very well, I'll have you all know. I think today's Koromaru Day. As long as we don't run into Kenji. Alright, who wants to take bets? Who are we hanging out with today? What do you think? My gut feeling is we're gonna run into Hiraga. We're gonna run into Hiraga. Should I make a poll? I'll make a poll. Hey, feeling... I can only have like 5 responses, so I'll just do like 4 people and then others. No, not a poll. I'll do a freaking, was it the bet? I don't really think Suimitsu walks, so I don't think he'd show up on a walk. Let's do, was it prediction? Alright, we're starting a prediction. Who will we see on the walkies? Okay, we're gonna put Hiraga. We're gonna put Hidetoshi, who like I have not hung out with in forever. I'm gonna put I'm thinking maybe one of the girls for this one. We could put... We've already seen Yuko. We've seen Chihiro, I think. Have we seen Chihiro? McDonald's Wi-Fi, McDonald's N64. I think one of the remaining McDonald's with an N64 is like somewhere in California. It's at this like rest stop, so there's like never been a reason to replace it. And it's like got a GameCube as well, playing Tak and the Power of Juju. Alright, I'll put on Suimitsu. Just because. Who do you want to put on the poll? Who do you want to put on there? I think just someone just completely out of left field. We are going to see... Yeah, we're going to see Maiko, even though she's in Tartarus right now. Who else is a social link in this entire game, dude? I'm like running out of thoughts, head empty. I'm like, how many are there? Where are the other like girl characters? Are there really that few options for choosing who to date? Oh, what if you see Akinari? I'll put him on the poll. I'll put him on the poll. We can have 6 options. Well, I'll put Yuko on there just because. Other. Alright, that's too many poll options. I'm just gonna put 6. 1 minute. Start the prediction. Somebody vote for something. Place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Find a winner. Got a hot hand. Poll is active. Who will we see on the walkies? Alright, we got votes for Suimitsu. You could win it all. Feels weird there's only one girl on this list. I guess other, though, is like a safe bet. Because it could literally be anybody else in the game. What if nobody shows up? Do we count that as other? What if it's like a not social link, too? What if we find one of our teachers? Minding our biz, so mind your own biz. Shrimp fight? Shrimp fight? A Niv, I'd pay money to see that. Yo, did anybody see the Smiling Friends April Fools? First of all, Smiling Friends is a good TV show, y'all should watch it. But they did an April Fools where they remade every episode of season 1 as puppets. And then they debuted Season 2 right after. Pretty fun. It's pretty cool. Alright, we got 99% going for Yuko. Let's see. That's a big bet. We'll see if that's true. He wants to go for a walk. Oh my god.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Oh my god. Wait. If I could vote in the prediction, I would, because that was literally the first thing I thought. Nice shirt, dude. You look like a 90s sitcom character. It was actually Hiraga. Do I just like refund? Feels bad. Nobody voted for him. You tried to vote for him, but it's too late. No! Damn. I only had it up for a minute because I didn't want to have it too long. Alright, I'm just gonna refund that. Nobody voted for him. I would have voted for him. Delete it. Viewers will not be able to contribute. Votes to channel points will be returned. Yes. Well, let it be known I was right.
Hey, I didn't know you had a dog. Is that a Shiba?
Oh, sure is. A rare gray Shiba.
That white fur is really nice. Almost makes him look mystical or something, don't you think?
Yes, he's literally Okami. Amaterasu.
Oh man, he just looks so cool. I wonder how soft he is.
You want to pet him?
Well, I don't want to make him uncomfortable or anything.
Oh no, he loves it.
Hey, do you think I could try petting him next time? I'll study up the proper way to do it.
Could learn in field work right now. Here. He's right there. Pet him. Koromaru and I returned to the dorm. Shame. Shame. You missed out, man. I feel like that was the right time to meet Hiraga too, because I feel like he's gonna need points for the next hangout. I think he's level 9. I got a text message. Yukari! Yes, actually, because she might need more points. Since we had the day off, I was thinking of going somewhere. Do you want to join me? Just let me know. I have literally haven't done one of these since the beginning of the game. I need to catch up. I mean, there's no Maya today, so... It would have been so cool if they retooled the game so that you could still hang out with Maya for, like, a couple more times to give, like, gifts. Just like you can with the other social links.
Hello, welcome to the Homecoming Shop. On a festive Halloween set. Halloween's just around the corner for those of you who want a head start. First off, we have this pumpkin mask. Become the cutest pumpkin around town. Oh my goodness, it's wonderful. But wait, there's more. So this handle candy too. There's just about 50.
50? Do they trick-or-treat in Japan? I think they do. Yeah, because I remember reading a story of how, like, the Yakuza actually, like, give out really good Halloween candy. So, like, finding out where the way they operate and, like, going to their offices for trick-or-treating is, like, the strat. Because, like, the thing about the Yakuza is they treat the communities really well because they don't want to be a nuisance to the average citizen. They're just organized crime and, you know, they're pains in the asses for, like, the police. But as far as, like, the citizenship, they're trying to be, like, good to them so that they, like, get on their good side and they use their actual services like orphanages and stuff. You up? I'm up. Are you up? You. But anyway, do you think Tanaka's selling Yakuza candy? I think so.
All this for just 24,800 yen. A special limited product.
I realize this is a re-recording.
Thanks, kid.
It's not the original recording of the song. They made it again for this game. That's fun.
Next time we're introducing a samurai training set. Don't miss it. That's it for today. We're all sold out.
Wouldn't it be kind of funny if, like, the next Sunday comes and then it's the samurai training set and then it sells out before we can buy it because freaking Mr. Ono buys everything?
So...
Okay, this is kind of a weird question. I just gotta ask. Will my time be as a superhero end once we're done fighting? Well, obviously, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's fine with me, honestly. It won't change the bond I have with Chidori. I'll just enjoy being a superhero for as long as it lasts. It's also a little concerning that we haven't seen Junpei and Chidori in a while. I'm assuming he still hangs out with her.
Jeez.
Once again, can I just say Yukari's casual winter fit is just... oh, beautiful. Junpei keeps going on and on about how we're heroes or something.
That's right.
Of course! We're saving the whole city, aren't we? Plus, if we beat the next mission, we'll be undefeated. We'll be real heroes. I never really thought about it that way, but I see your point. I guess we better make sure we win the next battle then. It is funny that Yukari's the one being like, heroes, being a hero is dumb. She literally becomes Featherman Pink. Yo, for a second, I thought this was Ken for some reason. It's Aigis. I'm like, why is Ken wearing little dress? When Sonata-san began his run, I analyzed his time, distance, and energy expended. Utilizing the overall results, I prepared an optimal training regimen for him. He was so pleased with my suggestions that he intends to incorporate them into his regimen. I was delighted to have been of service to him. Turns out Aigis was the first Siri. Measuring your training, tracking your Apple Watch. Have I seen Fuka's winter outfit before? Have I not? Look at that, it's adorable. It's like she's ready for Christmas or something.
By the way,
Neat. Alright, well, it's Ikari time, I think. I mean, what else will we do today? Oh, but it's Akinari. Oh. No, I mean, okay, hear me out, y'all. It's not every Sunday that Yukari calls us for a hangout. Akinari can wait one Sunday. He can wait one Sunday. It's fine. Just one day. This one day. Like, there's no way the game has it so that if you don't hang out with Akinari literally every single Sunday, you won't be able to finish it. Like, that'd be so mean. Just one day you decide to do something else and you're like, well, I wasted my time. What rank is he even at? He's the son. He's at rank 8. Like, he'll survive. He'll survive, I hope. Like, he's not going to Tartarus, right? I should reply to her. Oh, that was so good! Nothing beats Azuki Strawberry Daifuku. Oh, that sounds delicious right now, though. Got some mochi with strawberry. So, I have a question for you.
so
Do you like Azuki Strawberry Daifuku? I had never tried it. I was literally eating it with her. I love it.
right?
Right? The pink outer skin is cute, isn't it? I mean, can you really call it a strawberry rice cake if the skin isn't pink? I wonder if our tastes outside of food are the same as well. I love strawberry flavored anything. Like, my hometown did a lot of strawberries growing up, so I'm just like, those were the best. Like, I've never tried strawberries from anywhere else that were as good as the strawberries in my hometown, so I'm like, I love visiting my parents during strawberry season, which is coming up soon, by the way. It's in May, around-ish. Yukari seems excited. What do you want to do now? We already ate, so we should just walk around for a bit? We could eat some more. I eat like a bird, which means I just peck at whatever food is in front of me. That's what it means to eat like a bird. I walked around with Yukari for a while before returning to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Hi, how was your day?
The fact that my dorm mates aren't following up, talking to me that much after saying, hi, how you doing, what's up, dude?
Hey.
It concerns me a little bit. Like, where's the story? Where did it go? This theory applies to sports tournaments as well. When a person's made aware that the next match will be their last one, there are two types of responses. One, they get nervous and stiffen up, preventing them from displaying their true capabilities. Two, they get even more fired up. Needless to say, I'm the second type. Sometimes I even get fired up while I'm just training. Well, my point is, the more you train, the more you'll clearly recognize when victory is within your grasp. What social link arcana is Akihiko? I wonder. Is he Chariot? He would have to be Chariot, right? Like, it wouldn't make sense for him to be anything else. Oh, it's 10:25. Fridge time. Strawberry, raspberry, and finally blueberries. It's like an entire color spectrum of berries. Wow. Y'all, what's your favorite fruit? I actually think my favorite fruit is strawberries. If we're counting berries as fruit, I think we are. And then like watermelon is a second, I think. Now mango. Now here's the trick question. The number one answer is actually durian. But like, I'm not sure how often I'd eat it as a fruit. I like it as a flavor. That's like a different kind of case. Like, I don't eat durian when I'm like craving a fruit. I eat durian when I'm craving boba. That's what I want. As far as just like a fruity fruit that tastes fruity, strawberries all the way. And watermelon second. There's a bit of space. Lukewarm taiyaki, chill it. Alright, Koromaru time, I think. Ooh, but we could read with Mitsuru. Y'all, do we want to do another prediction? Okay, this time, who am I gonna walkies? Alright, I'm gonna put Hidetoshi. I'm gonna put Chihiro. Who else have I not done a walkies with? Let's say Suimitsu. And then Bebe. I don't think we've seen Bebe on a walk yet. Who else is a social link? Can't be Maiko. Maiko's preoccupied at the moment. We've seen Bunkichi already. See, it's weird because he would. Oh, you know what? I should probably check if it's gonna be like, oh, this person can come with you. Oh, it is just a random. It's weird because some social links are your dorm mates, and they would be here if it would say they can come with you. I gotta leave it simple. All right, y'all. 2-minute submission period. Now you have no excuse. Prediction started. Bathroom. Hey, feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we're expired, but we never expired. Gonna chill today, let me rock the world tomorrow, you know? Who will we see on our walk today? You. All should it go in the prediction. It's the way to get a lot of points at one time if you just have a gambling addiction. Oh, gonna run around the dorm until the poll is completed. It's kind of funny how the game is clearly designed for you to be slower when you're running. Like, this part of the dorm feels so small now. It was designed for the PS2 originally, but I can just run across it in like half a second. Hey, feeling the fire with a burning desire. Every day we perspire, but we never expire. I want some Pocari Sweat. I was at the Asian market the other day, and I usually buy drinks just to like tide me over. I usually buy this aloe vera drink that has like bits of aloe in it, and I'm sad because they didn't have it. They usually do. They're just like out of stock. That's my favorite. Like, it feels so healthy. It's got like little bits of plant in it. It's delicious. What I did end up getting, hold on. I ended up getting agar jelly. It's like this Filipino jello that comes in like, it's made of seaweed, right? And it's really funny looking because it looks all dehydrated when you get it. And it looks kind of like, it just looks like dry seaweed. But it's really cool because you kind of like, you break it up and you boil it and then it disintegrates and becomes like a jello. And it's like the vegan alternative to Jello because it's made of like seaweed instead of like gelatin. But I always had it as a kid in desserts, and it's really good because it kind of has its own flavor to it. Of course, they add a bunch of sugar, but like this was my favorite kind of Jello going up. I used to love Jello as a kid, but this like stuff was really like, it had more texture to it. It was more like tough. It wasn't just like just all wibbly wobbly. It was actually like a gel. All right, wait. What's going on with the prediction? Who voted what? I didn't look at it. I don't think anybody voted. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go on a walkies then. Oh yeah!
What are you doing out this late?
I forgot about Hayase! Well, that wasn't on the poll.
Ah, walking the dog, huh? I didn't know you had one. We used to have a dog, too. Man, that brings back memories.
What?
He's a lively one, isn't he? I bet running alongside this little guy would be great practice.
Alright, Koromaru, you have to avenge me. I couldn't beat him in a race. You have to beat him for me.
For now, I'll run along home. I'll see you later.
I like how at the end of every Koromaru walk, Koromaru's no thoughts head empty. Honestly, mood. I stayed up a bit too late last night. I didn't expect Miss Teruuchi to pull such a legendary move in Mahjong last night. Wait, this is following the freaking conversation we just had. I've never had that bad of luck before. Is it because of the month? I still can't get over it. Who should I ask this one? You, Adobo-kun. In most of Japan, October is considered the month without gods because they're not around. But there's one region that instead calls it the month with gods because that's where they all go. Do you know which one it is? I don't freaking know. Dotonbori? It's not Dotonbori. What, they didn't go for a vacation to Osaka and wanted to eat all the good food? They didn't want to hang out with Majima? Izumo.
Exactly.
Bingo, you hit the jackpot. All the gods of Japan gather each year in Izumo to meet and forge relationship with one another. Was it like a god conference? Do they just like have to book a hotel? I want to be blessed with a loving relationship too, but first, I need some money and then to find love and to work hard. Don't worry, Miss Toriumi, you can always subscribe to the next biggest MMORPG. How do I know you play these things, huh? So I guess the first thing is I need to go to Naganaki Shrine to pay my respects. Oh, it's already too late, shoot. My charm increased, except it didn't, because I'm maximum, baby! Feels so bad. Feels so bad. But you know, the trade-off is I've been able to start social links, so that's cool. Class has ended. You have to stare at me like that, I guess. Sanjay, we welcome on in. Miss Toriumi, best girl. You so right, though. You so right, though. Yo, I will say, in Persona 5, I like Kawakami so much. It's just that, like, I wouldn't have Joker date her. You know, Joker should date a high school girl, so, you know, that's why in my Persona 5 playthrough, Joker dated Haru. But, you know, if I ever go to Japan and I see a high school teacher down on her luck and needs to, like, you know, work as a maid to pay off her bills, I'm just like, well, you know, I could learn a thing or two. I could use a teacher. Teach me Japanese. Junpei-san seems to sleep a great deal. He must be conserving energy to remain prepared for combat. It is quite an interesting tactic. Hey, that's my strategy. I think today's a Yukari day. I am so hoping because I'm like, I hung out with you on the weekend. Please. Come on, Yukari. I'm gonna put on my Paulownia Mall today. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, today might be a Yukari day. Let me check Fuka real quick. Miss Toriumi's social link was longer. Yeah, I was just saying. I mean, like, the game hasn't totally revealed it, but it's so obvious that it's Miss Toriumi. Like, I was just saying, like, they have this system where you can hang out with social links at rank 10. I feel like Maya would be the only social link I would do that with in this game. but they don't let you because the game shut down. Like, come on. We didn't, like, I don't know, sign up for critically acclaimed Final Fantasy XIV, join and explore Eorzea today with free trial up to Heavensward level 60. You know. Okay, it's not a Fukude. Yukari it is. I wonder. Like, when they announced that this game was having a remake, I'm sorry, what? I went to the middle school to check out the next year's first years, and the cops came after me. Yes, pubescent student, I can believe that. This guy's down bad. I'm gonna just leave him alone. That is, sir, I would definitely call the cops for that. What's up, Yukari? It was that date she hinted at. Exactly, you know? For me, though. Not for Makoto Yuki. Adobo-kun, I was thinking of drop by Polonia Mall. Cool, let's go. Was there anywhere you want to stop by? Maybe we should get some tea first and go shopping after.
Let's see. I'd like to stop by the drugstore before we head home. Do you mind?
Yeah.
It'll just be a little longer.
Yeah, I mind. I mind it, Yukari, because the sale for the drugstore is Saturday. You're wasting money by going on a Monday. Beep, beep.
Hang on. I've got a phone call.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Phone call. Phone call.
Oh.
Hey?
Hello?
It's from her mom, isn't it?
Yeah? What? So, get to the point already.
Yep, it's her mom.
Huh?
What?
That's not funny.
What?
What? How do you think that would make Dad feel? Fine. Do whatever you want. Just don't call me again.
Ooh. Should I ask about it?
Sorry.
What's going on here? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Drama.
Thanks for asking.
Cars VA. Yeah, I mean, there's something about her. You know, the absolute vitriol she has for Junpei in every line. Voice actress fits perfectly. But no, yeah, the casting for this game has been phenomenal so far. We were just talking about it earlier. If anybody happens to be new to the stream, I pay a lot of attention to voice acting in video games. I'm trying to be a voice actor myself. I may or may not have been casted in a Persona 1 fan remake that's happening, which is pretty dang cool. I actually got casted in some more roles, and now I'm the official voice of the Persona 1 Igor. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Only those that have watched the ManokAdobo stream may enter here.
You know who I was on the phone with, right? Yeah, it was my mom.
Yeah, I could guess.
She says she wants to get remarried.
I mean, that's like... Man, that's a tough subject. If it's really up to, you know, her dad's dying wish. I feel like Yukari doesn't exactly speak for her dad in this case. But, like, if I ever get married, I am totally gonna set down rules that's like, oh yeah, if I die, then, like, you can totally remarry. Like, I want you to be happy. I feel like that's my personal stance on it, but that's gonna have to be something you talk with your partner about.
I don't really care if she wants to get married again. What I can't stand is how she chose to live her life. Running away from things, jumping from guy to guy.
Well, Yukari, here's the thing though. If she wants to remarry, this would stop the jumping from guy to guy. This is just like the settling down again.
I don't think that's fair to my dad.
Yukari seems pretty upset. Now, I'm not gonna argue with her. Not right now. Like, Yukari is clearly upset. Like, this would be the terrible time to argue, I'm just saying. I quietly stood by her side until she calmed down. Oh, Makoto. Absolutely correct thing to do here.
Sorry. I'm okay now.
See, now you can discuss it.
Really, thanks. I'll never be like her. I'll never give up standing on my own 2 feet. Running away from your problems by clinging on to others is the worst thing you can do. I've decided I'll make it through on my own. I'll show her that I can be happy that way.
Yukari has shared her innermost feelings. I understand her a little bit better now.
Leave me alone!
Sounds like a teenager unlike Akiko and Mitsuru. This definitely has come up a lot. That discussion has come up a lot. I'll just say, like, and I'll be repeating this a lot, like, I have known, when I was in high school, I knew kids who had voices that deep, like, closer to senior year, of course, but, like, I have known kids that had voices that deep in senior year of high school. Like, it's not impossible. And Mitsuru, I feel like I watched some original clips of Fez earlier, and, like, I actually think that her new voice actress does actually sound younger than her old one. That being said, Akihiro definitely sounds like a full-grown adult. But his performances in, like, especially the last few story scenes of the game. I'm in October, so that'll probably guess what I've been seeing lately. Oh, so good. So good. Knocked it out of the park. I broke down during some of those scenes. Like, he nailed it, absolutely.
Thanks for listening. For some reason, I feel like I can tell you anything.
I wonder why that would be. Time for you to question yourself and wonder.
Let's head back now. I'll do the rest of my shopping some other day.
I left them all and went back to the dorm. I do feel like out of all the party members, Yukari is the one who's most... I don't want to... Not necessarily emotionally mature, but more like in tune with her emotions. Like, she's the lovers, of course. So, like, if she's developing a crush on me, she's not going to be, like, embarrassed about it. She's just like, yep, this is happening. Greetings, it will soon be a full moon. In preparation of the final battle, I am ready to deploy to Tartarus at any time.
I have a suggestion.
Koromaru-san appears to be both motivated and prepared as well.
Nice name, Adobo. That's me. Thank you. Now, For a second, I thought that said cooked with Koromaru. Do I have? I think I do already have the ability with Koromaru for the TV. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I made the dog sad. I feel bad now. I think I should watch TV with Koromaru to get that ability. Otherwise, what else am I even doing? I'd read with Junpei, but am I really gonna use him anytime soon?
This may sound like a strange question, but I just have to know. Am I being helpful? Of course.
That's great.
Glad to hear that. I want my mom and Aragaki-san to be proud of me.
You gotta live up to the expectations of the guy that you let die. You know, not like it's your fault or anything. I don't actually blame Ken. He's just a kid. He doesn't know. That's the kind of thing that makes this so tough. Like, you can't treat Ken like an adult for the purposes of whether he should be to blame for Aragaki's death, but at the same time, like, man, a lot of things happened that night.
The lowered morale due to Aragaki-san's departure has been quite concerning. However, everyone seems to be cherishing their lives much more than they did before. Aragaki-san's departure seems to have helped everyone grow and mature.
Mitsuru's more awkward than Yukari when expressing their feelings. Absolutely. Which is really weird, because you'd expect her to be more mature. She's literally older, and she's just like the mom of the group, but also she's like sheltered to the point where she doesn't recognize herself that much. Let me check the command room real quick to see if there's another recording. Then I think I'll watch TV with Koromaru. I think I might go to Tartarus soon. Let me check the calendar. Next full moon is technically next week. I just want to make sure that Elizabeth won't like call up and be like, by the way, someone else is in Tartarus. Let's see. Persona 3 Reload. I'm totally just looking up Lost in Tartarus schedule. Hey, 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 feeling the fire and the burning desire. Every day we perspire, but we never expired. All right, the last one happens on October 30. Yeah, Got it. Okay, I am definitely not going into Tartarus until after Friday. All right, Koromaru time. After the video. Ooh, new recording. Recording of Ken? Yukari? Minding my bass. Is that this song? That's this song. Hey, feeling the fire with a burning desire. 10/12/09. Starting playback. 2:56 p.m. What? Wait, no! Wait, this is after the culture fair. Did she just put it on because she wanted to? Now, wait a minute. Alright, this is the time that I'm gonna get a raid and I'll be like, oh, wait, I swear this is normal Persona stuff. I'm not watching anything weird. Favorite song's going down now. Oh, that's such a good song. They really cooked with the new songs in this game. My favorite is Color Your Night. I'm just sad because I don't hear it anymore because I don't go out at night anymore. I did all the stuff outside of the dorm. It looks like Yukari's room.
Like this, I guess? Welcome. I'll be taking care of you today.
What, you're practicing for next year?
Are you ready to order, or do you need a little more time? It's too bad the school festival got canceled.
You were looking for... See, I told you. I told her to wear the thing.
I already went to all the trouble of putting this on, so maybe I should wear it around the dorm for the day.
What? Everyone will expect you to clean for them. Don't do that, Yukari.
Sup, Yucatan? Hey, does that mean you gotta call me Master?
See, this is exactly why you shouldn't do that.
What's going on, Takiba? You planning to work at Mitsuru's mansion or something?
That is actually a really good impression of Ken, can I just say?
Forget it. I've been meaning to return this, but now that I look at it, it's a real uniform. Huh. It's not just a costume.
Unless you were trying to impersonate Akihiko. Master. Well, you know, in the sense of like, a hired maid, not like any kind of other master relationship. At least I hope not. Yukari, what are you into? That being said, it'd be really funny if Yukari had her original voice. Wait a minute! This would have been in the original game! Oh, shoot! That's funny. That's funny because her voice actress for the original game went on to voice Kawakami and then is also a maid in that.
Oh, I should take a picture before I give this back to Senpai.
What? Be careful.
Sorry-chan, are you there?
Careful, you don't know where that picture's gonna end up.
I need your help with something.
Ma'am.
Sure, one sec. I know. I'll drag Fuka down with me.
What?
At least then I won't be alone in the embarrassment.
Yukari, you are evil. You're gonna make her wear the maid outfit? That's terrible. Let's see it. Not Fuka. I like how she doesn't mind.
Yukari-chan, those clothes.
She waited until she entered the room to react.
I've got a couple spares if you want to try one on. How about it?
Do it. Do it. Do it. What?
Huh? Wait.
Don't worry. Just hold still. It's a little tricky to put on, so it'll be faster if I help.
This is devious. Yukari, I didn't know you're such a little devil.
Yukari-chan!
The recording ends here to maintain the T rating of this video game. Cool. Anyway, time to watch TV with my dog. Like, everybody has to... Am I the only one who's tech savvy enough in this dorm to actually watch these recordings? Apparently, because everyone else just thinks the recordings are acting funny for some reason. Arf, arf. It's like, they know that there's a camera in my room. Shouldn't they also realize there's a camera in everyone else's? Mitsuru especially, I'm just like, why is she walking around in a towel? Just like... Were you not one of the ones who set up the cameras? You literally know there's cameras in the dorm. Koromaru's looking at me. Let's watch TV. Recording ends here. That's cap. The recording as far as the viewer knows, ends here. Makoto watched the whole thing. The usual animal show. Today's the last day of the specials on wolves. Koromaru seems to sympathize with the wolves leader protecting the pack. He's giving me a look of fierce determination. Barf. Want to be the leader now? I don't mind. Koromaru is focused even harder on the wolves pack leader now. That's right, Koromaru's the alpha. I'm the omega. Compared to before, the look in Koromaru's eyes seems to have changed. It's as if he's gained a sense of pride from the wolves' leader. Is red a usual color for dogs' eyes? I don't think so. After exploiting an enemy's weakness, his will to fight grows. Auto Secunda! What? Seriously? Really? Just for free? Ayo? We're not done just yet. Aren't his eyes brown? I don't know, I'm colorblind actually. Like literally I'm colorblind. In the game they've said he's had red eyes, so I just assumed they were red. Koromaru's keeping sharp. Watching animals live in the wild helped me improve academia. It did not, cause I'm maximum, baby! We watched the program to the end. I should head back to my room. 2009. It's been so long since it's been the 2020s. It just feels weird to see a date, a year that's like 00 in the middle. I can hear people talking.
You know what?
Is it just me, or are more people coming down with apathy syndrome lately?
Yep.
My friend's brother's friends got it too.
It's starting to scare me. And it's on the news special every day. Did they see that special program they ran? Apparently Nostradamus predicted all this would happen. They freaking... Every time there's like a major news event, yeah, there's always that chainmail that goes around like, Nostradamus predicted it. Freaking, I remember when 9/11 first happened, it's like, oh yeah, there's that quote from Nostradamus, the twin brothers shall fall. And it's like, he never said that. That's not real. Like, jeez. And then people like dug up stuff in 2020 about the pandemic. It's like, oh yeah, there was a plague that was supposed to happen. It's like, I'm sure there's a million things that got predicted that didn't actually happen. So it's like, you can't just focus on the ones that just happened to have gotten it right. Those girls have always got something to talk about. Yeah, one of them's Australian for some reason. Standing here, we seem like regular students, huh? No one would ever guess we fight shadows. This is true. Look, Junpei, I fight shadows. You stay on the first floor of Tartarus and watch. I'm sorry, I'll put you in the next fight, I swear. Hiraga, I guess. I think we're gonna finish his social link, actually. He's gotta be ready, right? I've asked everyone in the club to come today. I'd love it if you came too. Actually, I've decided that you have to. Doctor's orders. Hey! That means that he's decided what he wants to do. Ah, yeah, we're gonna finish it.
See you later.
Once again, y'all, I'm gonna be the first person ever to finish Hiraga's social link, because apparently nobody ever finishes it. There's something I need to tell you today. As the club leader, I'd like for you to be there too. Yeah, sure. Every playthrough you watch, Junpei's in the Tartarus lobby chilling. He kind of does fall off as far as like skills, but like his damage output is kind of insane though. Like you look at his persona stats,
Thank you.
he's actually got the highest attack out of anybody. But I don't know, for some reason it doesn't feel like it whenever he just like smacks something. But I want to use him more, honestly. I think everyone else is already there, so let's draw like we usually do first. Scratching the pencils echoes throughout the art room. Yeah.
Everyone, listen up. As of today, I am quitting the club. I'd like a new club leader to be chosen from the second years.
What? Not me.
Why? Where's this coming from?
It's coming from the heart. Which, you should eat a nice diet of low cholesterol in order to keep healthy.
I have to study for my entrance exams.
Wait, so then...
I'm going to med school, getting my license, and becoming a doctor.
Dude, what if, like, we see him in a future Persona game and he's just, like, the doctor at, like, a hospital as part of a social link, and it's like, ah, yes, hi, hello, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Did your dad say you had to quit because you have to take over the hospital?
My dad has nothing to do with this. I made this decision for myself. I'm going to have to turn down the opportunity to study abroad.
Oh, Keisuke, I'm proud of you for deciding for yourself.
And since I'm so behind on my studies, I'll have to pull a lot of all-nighters to catch up.
Got the freaking double whammy. Freaking, like... you know what, Keisuke, I think you're fine on that. You already know enough without studying. But it's like the double whammy. It's like, I'm doing this to spite my dad. Wait, my dad wants me to do this? But now I have to do the other thing. Now I'm so confused.
I really enjoyed leading the club. So thank you all for everything.
He's Koromaru Shibuno? He is, apparently. I think he is. Like, if you look at his tail, that makes it really, like, clear. Got that Shiba
There's
curl
something
tail.
different about you, Keisuke-senpai. You seem way more confident.
Hey, you're giving me too much credit. Hey, can we talk upstairs?
He's making the girls swoon. Win confidence, he got that riz.
After today, we won't be able to chat like this anymore.
No. No!
Which is why I wanted to give this to you now.
I still think his 3D model looks kind of derpy, though. It's always cross-eyed. Thank you. Award letter. Oh, the art one.
This arrived yesterday. It turns out I earned an honorable mention. But the top prizes ended up going to a couple other artists. It made me realize I still have a lot to learn. Like mastering the basics for starters. Studying for the med school entrance exams is going to be hard, and this would only distract me. That's why I want you to have it.
Okay, well, thank you. I understand this is sentimental. It's a little weird for me to take your letter, though. It's like, it says to Keisuke Hiraga. I'm like, that's not my name. But why? Stop relying on others. Hey, the 9 to 10 rank, I can say literally anything.
This will be the last time I ask you for a favor.
He liked it.
You're a really independent person. Not like me. I want you to know that I really respect you.
The rank 9 to 10 is where my true colors fly, and I realize I reveal how much of a jerk I really am to these people.
Remember how we helped those people at the station?
Yeah, that was weird. Like, why did they all die at that same time? Remember how we helped those people? They're all in the hospital now. They're all on life support. They're dying. They're dying, Adobo. And if I was a better doctor, I could have helped them.
They all have important people in their lives. Just like how you're an important person in my life.
Nintendo got you hard. Oh, wow. I'm surprised how long you've been in Splatoon. Well, thank you for being there to the end. It reminds me of when people like were playing the OG Final Fantasy XIV and the giant meteor hit or something. Am I OG player? Yeah, I have not finished this game before. I started it a long time ago when it was on PS2, but I never got farther than June. So this is all new to me.
If they had died, they never would have gotten to be with those people again. So that's why I'm becoming a doctor. I'm not coming off as arrogant, am I?
Yeah. You kinda are.
I just thought I should try acting more reliable, you know?
He liked it. These are the correct answers now. Rank 10 is where you hit that friendship point where it's like you can just be mean to your friends. They'll be like, haha.
I did used to be the club leader after all. It feels like I went in a huge circle and ended up right back where I started.
Specific
I know
character
it might look like it
related to Junpei. Well, it's a character that, if it's a character that hasn't been introduced yet, I'd rather not know about them. Thank you for being considerate, Sanjay, but I'm like, yeah, I'm careful about spoilers. Like, I want to have the freshest experience possible.
But I'm not doing this because my dad's a doctor. I'm doing this because I want to be a doctor.
Yeah, and get that money.
And if you ever need an emergency operation, I'll oversee the surgery myself. I mean, if I keep you alive, we get to spend more time together.
I'm holding you to that, Kay. I feel like it seems like I'm a really important person to Uraga. I feel like I've gained a lifelong friend.
Leave me alone!
I am thou. Thou art I. The body thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost path of the Fortune Arcana hath been set free.
I'm not
Now
Akira!
bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the fortune within thyself.
Leave me alone!
Puss Rodan, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Hey, Rebel, what's up? How's everybody going, y'all? We're playing some Persona, and we are finishing up social links here, y'all. We are doing it with a vengeance. I'm actually concerned that I'm going to run out of people to hang out with in this game because so many are ranked 10 already now. It's how you can tell. It's how you can really tell. Now, you know, I will say that there's going to be, like, potential spoilers because we're getting pretty late in the game if you haven't played Persona 3, but we should be relatively safe for now. I'm not focusing on doing any story right now, but you never know. So, you know, baby, hope Rebirth was pretty good, Dan. Hope you had a good time. Welcome on in. If anybody doesn't know me, I'm a chicken. I like to play RPGs, and this is a pretty good one. No problem? Okay, so we're in October. Yeah, you know, that month. It's definitely the point where, like, we've had time. We're dealing with Amada. We'll try. So far, like, his hamster survived every attempt I've had to, you know, send it to a farm. It's very resilient. I put it in the mailbox, it just, like, comes back out. It ships itself back overnight. It's very smart. I feel like it's gonna get me in my sleep. The Fortune social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Lakshmi. Lakshmi.
Your health is everything. It's best if you never even have to see a doctor.
That's what I'm trying for. Health insurance, am I right?
Do you get the proper nutrients living in the dorm?
No, we do not. We eat instant noodles every day. Hiraga, help. Hiraga, help. Nobody knows how to cook, especially not Fuka.
Let's pick up something healthy for you to eat on the way home.
Triple brown cow. After eating a nutritious meal with Hiraga, I decided to go back to the dorm. This is still your favorite, but you don't know, you think 4 is still the best one?
Oh, it's you.
I knew.
Welcome back.
I've only played 4 and 5 up to this point, and I knew playing 5 that I'm like, I still think 4 is better, but like 5 is really good. But I always wonder, like, I hear so many people say that, like, it's like anybody who's played 3 tends to say that 3 is the best one and their favorite. So, like, now that we got this modern, up-to-date version, maybe this is just the definitive Persona game now. Inaba is special, it's true. Also, don't mind a Niv, that's a bot. Don't worry about him. Leave me alone. But yeah, Persona 3 is just a special game. Inaba, even more so, is a special experience. I think 3 is the one that's like, so far, it's the one that's best at being just an RPG. Just being like, throwing you a curveball with a story and like tying its themes together, whether you're in the actual plot or not. Persona 4 is more like better at being an anime, because it's full of these characters and moments that you'll cherish forever, like you were hanging out with them all summer, like they're your new best friends and you've known them your whole life, even though you only met for a year. Like, Persona 4 gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling. 3 is more like, it happens, it's one and done. Persona 4 is more like, it'll stick with you forever. Persona 5 is more like a cool story that could keep going forever if the Atlus wants to milk it more and more. And it'll just never stop. If that's a good thing or that's a bad thing, that's up to you. But like, Persona 5X though, you can't just randomly call people... Oh yeah, you know what? I think I heard about that. You balled at the end of Persona 4. Let me stay with my friends, right? The fact that like Persona 4 Arena and Dancing as well are continuations of the 4 story. Like, that's something special that we'll never really get with Persona 3 Dancing Moon Knight and Persona 5 Dancing Star Knight, because, like, they don't have real story. Like, they happen in the story, but they don't really have a plot. 4 Dancing, like, actually has a conflict and you're solving it, and it's kind of funny that you solve it through dancing. Just because. I miss 4 a little bit. That being said, like, 3 has been excellent, and it's been making me feel things that even 4 never made me feel. So I'm tempted. I'm tempted to say 3 is better. It's very subjective, but like, it might become my favorite. Seas will most likely be disbanded after the final battle. Can we get to live with each other still? I have so many memories of my time in Seas, both good and bad. What about you? Would you say you enjoyed participating in Seas overall? When do I make lollipops? I thought this was Seas candy. Wow! Don't worry, I'm not offended. But regardless, thank you for all you've done. Wow! I think we got a garden with Fuka today. Ooh, I should also check the fridge for that taiyaki. A note has been left behind. I ate the taiyaki. It's probably yours, right, Chris? Then why did you freaking eat it? Taiyaki late night snack is the best. Thanks for chilling it for me. Just kidding. Sorry for eating it. Take this instead. Let's call it even, all right, Junpei. Why am I not surprised that it's Junpei who could just eat it with blatant disregard? To be fair, I left it in there for 2 days. Dr. Ingeli. I'm gonna go garden with Fuka. And hopefully she gets the points she needs for the next social link rank. Wish she could solve problems by dancing to Nick Link. I actually danced. Freaking. Actually, you should put like that Yoshi emote with some sticks. And then, yeah, that's Tinique Link. Freaking, I danced. That's a Filipino traditional dance where you dance with like sticks that are trying to like squeeze your feet. And like if you don't jump out of the way, then they just like they just like kill your Achilles tendon. I did that once for like a little cultural show at my freaking like religious school, because my parents made me go to religious school as a kid, and now I don't even go to church, so like I'm a heathen. But like there were a lot of Filipino kids in that, and we just wanted to do something special for that. We were having a little like show night, so we did the dance. I even borrowed my dad's like traditional barong, like a little like see-through shirt. It's very interesting, very traditional. Anyway, Dooney Dustin, how you doing, man? How's life? How's it going? For a second I thought there were 2 Dooneys, but it's Dooney and Drewby. How's it? How's it? How's it? Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good time. Y'all, welcome to Persona. We're pretty late in the game. There's gonna be spoilers, but I'm pretty sure I'm not doing anything spoiler heavy right now. I don't know. It could, for all I know, the next story cutscene could be in the morning of the next day, and it'll be like, wow, it sure is a shame that that thing happened. You know? But I've given that warning, so hope y'all are doing good. How's life? How was hanging out with Dooney stream? If y'all haven't checked out the Canadian Supreme Dooney Dustin, well, you should, because he's a speedrunner extraordinaire, and he's pretty good at video games. Pretty good. What's up, Andy? What's up, Drewby? What's up, Dustin? Throw back the Drewby raid and chasing him out. Look, that was the literal worst time to raid. It was in the middle of a spoiler cutscene, like 1 second after a spoiler was on screen. Like, holy crap. Like, not since that one scene with Veronica in Dragon Quest XI has there been a worse time to raid. And like 2 people raided at that time when I played Dragon Quest XI? Back to back? Like, Jesus.
Yes, can I help you?
Let's do some gardening.
Say, I'd like to check out the rooftop planters today if possible. Do you have some time right now?
Fuka seems determined. The quality of the produce might improve. You don't understand, everybody. Gardening is very important. It forms bonds with the plants and the people. So dance.
Yes, this looks good. Just to be safe, we should adjust the amount of fertilizer and make sure they get enough sun.
We ran out of fertilizer. Where's Koromaru? He'll make some more.
They look like they're growing fine now. What a relief.
These spinach plants are gonna be, they're gonna turn out interestingly. Especially because you eat the leaf part. and we just covered it in manure. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, I only lent a helping hand. I'm sure tending them is important.
When are we gonna see Dudney play a Persona game, huh?
But it's all thanks to the plants themselves for being so strong.
Obviously, we all know how much Dudney loves anime.
You know, after I treated the plants when they were sick, I kept coming back here to check on them. I noticed that the spots where we had cut off the leaves were already sprouting new ones. And in just a little while, they were healthy and green all over again.
Heck yeah, they're growing in nicely. Choru, welcome on in. Just literally binged the Nier anime. Well, there you go. It's perfect. I will say, I think having now played through most of Persona 3, I will say it is probably the least anime cliche out of the Persona games, out of 3, 4, and 5 rather. Like 1 and 2 are clearly more RPG than anime, but like, it's, you know, it's kind of implied that that's not part of the discussion. I hear 2 is amazing though, by the way. But if you like RPGs but you don't necessarily like anime tropes, 3 might be still a good game to play. Because, yeah, there are moments where it's like very anime, where it's like, oh haha, it's the beach episode, oh haha, it's this and that. They don't really like play it like that, like the fan servicey beach part. It's more like we just happen to be at a beach and we're enjoying our summer. Like, this is just showing us bonding and having a good time. Like, it's not anything weird or sussy that much. And there's just genuine character growth in the social links too. I like it. I love it.
Maybe I'm making a big deal of this, but it made me realize that life is actually quite amazing. It didn't matter that they had been weakened or had damaged parts. Just giving them a little support was enough for them to show how strong they really are.
Yeah, just chopping it off and letting them start anew. We could learn from this. Be like the spinach.
Yeah, it really gave me hope. I think in a lot of ways, we're just like them.
Wow, I've never been compared to spinach before.
I'm not sure how to say it,
I've been waiting for this.
I hope I can be as resilient as these plants are.
I've been waiting for this too. It'd be funny if I planted potatoes though. I've heard like potatoes are like one of the easiest plants to grow. Y'all, be honest. Y'all have probably grown potatoes by accident before already. You just leave them in your pantry and they just sprout. Potatoes grow whether they're in the ground or not. Like, it's easy. Speaking of which, I should probably check if there are any potatoes in the pantry, because I don't remember having any, but that's probably the perfect recipe for finding out I do have them, and they're being grown. Fuka's looking tenderly at the plants we've grown together. There are potatoes in the game, by the way. Weakness mitigator. Greatly reduces damage taken when the allies weakness is struck. Oh, that's cool!
I think I'll check on the plants one more time, just to show my appreciation. Maybe if I keep thanking them, they'll grow even healthier.
Wow. I didn't even think spinach could be healthier.
Alright, that should do it. Shall we head back down?
Yo, given the opportunity, I will... Oh yes, plot's happening. Be wary of spoilers, but I think it should be fine. Given the opportunity, I will always choose spinach over lettuce.
Good evening.
What's up, dude?
It'll be a full moon again in just another week.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not going into Tartarus until October 30th for some reason. I'm just saying. Now, it's like... let me finish my spiel about spinach. Spinach is full of healthy minerals and vitamins. Lettuce, especially iceberg lettuce, is kind of like nothing. Just water in plant form. So, you don't really get much from it. Spinach? Super healthy.
Finally, this will be the 12th ordeal.
Get lots of iron.
Are you ready?
Are you sure?
I can't tell if time's been at a crawl or flying on by. But either way, a lot's happened, hasn't it? It's a bit soon to be reminiscing, though.
Yeah, something tells me there's still a fair bit of game to go.
How about I come see you once it's over?
Are you not seeing me right now?
Be careful now.
Okay, bye. Love spinach in your omelets? Oh, hell yeah. When I lived in college, I remember in the dorms, like in our cafeterias, in our food halls, Like every Saturday morning, they do omelets, and you can make your own. And I'd always stuff mine full of spinach. Really kept the eggs together. Alright, we can hang out with Yukari, assuming that she's ready for the next link. Or I think today might be a Bebe day. I don't know, it's been a while.
Hey there.
Swinging by the strip mall. We might grow closer. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Hey, are you free today? Let's hang out somewhere before heading back. Something about Yukari's texts are just so, like... It's like, she writes like she's already my girlfriend. Or something. Like, it's just assumed. Like, she doesn't literally saying, like, hey, you're gonna come with me. But, like, there's no, like, justification. There's no, like, advertising. There's not like, oh, I hope you can make it. It's like, I'm going. Do you want to come with? It's like, she knows. She knows that if this thing's gonna happen, then I have to work for it. Yukari wants to walk home with me, but she wants it to walk home. That I'm saying. That's it. Nothing else. Are we doing anything else today? Wednesday? No, I don't think so.
All right, let's get going then. I'm not really in the mood for ramen. What else can we get to eat?
We can go to Umishi. Get more dessert. Wild duck burger?
I don't know about the Net Cafe. Why don't we go someplace else?
I got you. We're totally gonna go eat at Polonia Mall.
Wait, let me see how much money I have.
Don't tell me you're broke.
Oh no! Where's my wallet? Did I drop it?
Uh-oh. Isn't your train pass in there?
But when? I had it when I pulled out my train pass. Wait, someone bumped into me outside the station.
Oh, we got pickpocketed?
Sorry, I'm gonna go back there and look around. It'll just take a minute. Make sure you wait right here, okay?
Shouldn't I go with you?
I'll be fine, so don't come after me.
You gonna confront a pickpocket by yourself? Like, I know you're strong. You can probably just, like, knock them out with a bow and arrow. But also, like, what if they got friends? Like, even Akihiko got roughed up a little bit. Okay, bye.
Stay right there, you got it?
Yukari, that is a no-no in our JRPG life. You have this meme going on. This other guy, he went on 3 straight social links at Chagall, so it's now just like, I just want everyone to go to Chagall. That's like freaking me in the used bookstore, apparently. Like, imagine if I had let Bunkichi get lost in Tartarus. Like, oops. Like, it's so weird. Nobody's manning this store. I guess everything is free now. Yukari vehemently warned me and ran off. What should I do? I'm gonna look around, you know, just browse. I'm starting to get weird looks. What? Doesn't seem like she's coming back. Sir, you have waited all of 3 seconds. Did something happen? I will go look. I decided to go check up on her. I'm like a freaking puppy dog. I cannot wait any longer. I need to follow. Oh!
What'd you say? You better shut your mouth, bitch!
If you don't behave, you'll lose more than just your wallet.
Oh no! This is what I was afraid of. There are 3 dudes. Now they're all in danger from her. Haru says, should you run to the store to grab drinks? Yes. If you're running to a convenience store, absolutely get a 7-Eleven Icy. Or Slurpee. I forget which one is which. Is Slurpee the one at 7-Eleven or is Icy the one at 7-Eleven? Hold on, what's the thing? I'll call the police. I'll take you on.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Slurpee? Hell yeah. Yukari, please stop picking fights with shady people. To be fair, Aragaki bailed us out that one time. Oh. I can say anything. I'm her boyfriend.
Hey, wait, what are you saying?
Shh, just go with it.
You really gotta brag, huh? Time to beat the shit out of you.
Babe. Oh.
Thanks.
Did we do it? I don't seem to beat up. Yukari seems appreciative. It seems we've grown closer. Crank up!
Leave me alone! I can't.
That was a little intense, though. You didn't have to beat them up so badly.
It's okay. I'm Batman. It's what I do. I'm not the hero this town needs. I'm the one it deserves.
It's the Vigilante Supreme.
Hey, why'd you come after me? Didn't I say to wait?
Because I love you, and I miss you, and...
Did you think I needed saving?
We went WrestleMania on their asses.
You know?
WrestleMania 39, baby. 40? 40.
I got my wallet back by myself.
And then I beat them up.
I didn't need your help.
Oh my god. That last one better, like, reverse the social link. Jesus Christ. You're a girl, so... No. I'm sorry. I kind of like that there's, like, reverse social links in this game when it's, like... I'm glad that they removed the thing that, like, if you don't hang out with them, they reverse. Because that one's just like, come on. Real friendships last after you don't hang out for years. But, like... It just makes sense that there are some responses that are so out of pocket that if you pick it, you just ruin the friendship. Like, that makes sense.
Don't apologize. I should be the one saying sorry.
Ooh.
And thank you. I'll just go on ahead. I'm all right now. Sorry again. See you.
I saw Yukari off, then returned to the dorm. Shouldn't we... But we're going to the same place, right? Does it not make sense to just walk together? There's a box on the counter. Looks like the product I ordered is inside. Finally, one of the only things on Tanaka's TV show that isn't a scam. Unless the candy is just like mints. Hello there, welcome back. If you don't mind, there's something I'd like to ask of you. It's about Aragaki-kun's room. I can't bear leaving it as it is. Could I ask you to organize his remaining belongings? He had no relatives to pass on anything to, and he didn't have any possessions in the first place. His room will be cleaned out by staff next month, so if you could do what you can before October 31st, I'm sure it'll be tough, but I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. That is very sudden of you. I guess, is cleaning the room like a... Does that take time? Guess not. I'll do it. A list of residents. No new names have been added.
Yes.
The team's morale seems to be high. Sir, you can't say that right after you talked about Aragaki's room. Yes, that's very good. I'll be looking forward to celebrating our victory. No matter how much you prepare for something, doing it for real is always a little nerve-wracking, isn't it? How about you, Adobo-san? How do you feel nervous in the slightest? I'm fine.
Wow.
You're amazing. No wonder you're the leader. I can't help but feel uneasy whenever I think about the Dark Hour disappearing.
Freaking every time I talk to one of my like classmates, I'm like, I am absolutely unprepared for anything, but I gotta be a good example for Ken. I can't show him that like I'm nervous.
Can I help you? The operation was a success, but the loss numbers haven't gone down at all. But we're almost done. Peace will return to the city soon. I need to prepare myself for our final battle.
I have a feeling what's gonna happen is we defeat that last shadow, but then the lost like are more numerous than ever. The apathy syndrome people, it's like we have to find some other reason that they're still showing up. Like, turns out the shadows weren't involved at all.
By the way,
you just assumed that.
You think Koro-chan knows that this next operation will be our last?
I think he does. He seems to understand English. I mean, Japanese.
So do I. Koro-chan's really smart, and they say animals have good instincts.
But can they count to 12?
No.
Koromaru's freaking awesome, dude! He's not afraid of fighting shadows, even though he's so small. Alright, the next shadow I take down is dedicated to Koromaru. Koromaru's still with us, dude. Where is Koromaru? You chilling upstairs? Hey, feeling the fire with a burning desire. Every day we perspire, but we never expire. Koromaru takes out more shadows than you, Junpei. That's not even wrong. Alright, what are we doing today? I'm gonna check Aragaki's room. I'm gonna assume that doesn't take time. Why did I say that like Mario? Like, I'm gonna assume that doesn't take time. The room where Aragaki used to live is now empty. Come to think of it, Akutsuki asked me to sort the items that Aragaki left behind. Door's not locked. Am I gonna get something? Oh shit. Oh crap. There's like nothing in here. Man, he never even got a chance to settle in. It's so weird. This is like the only other room I've been able to walk around in. There's a simple desk. On the desk is a cardboard box. In the box are Aragaki's belongings. Inside Aragaki's belongings are things. Whoa! Oh. Oh no. The desk drawer is slightly ajar. I found a familiar looking envelope inside the drawer. Inside the envelope is a single piece of paper. A document with the following written on it. Reinstatement form, Mr. Principal, Gekkokan High School. It appears to be the school reinstatement form that Mitsuru asked me to give him. The date and reason are blank. There's a signature that looks like Aragaki's handwriting. No! You can't do that, game! He signed it! Damn it! Is someone there?
Oh, it's you.
Oh no, you how? You game, please. Shit. The way that it just like led up to that moment, like, yeah, there's stuff in here. All right, should you look inside? Are you sure you want to look inside the drawer? Are you absolutely sure you're emotionally ready for this? Oh, it's you.
Sorry for surprising you. I had a feeling someone was in here, so I came to check.
I mean, Akutsuki told me to.
What's that?
The fact that it held all the stuff he was wearing. Like, I didn't even realize that stuff wasn't in my inventory, but like, that makes sense.
Did you find this?
It was in his desk.
I see. He made a habit of not leaving behind any personal belongings, but... I have no idea when he filled out this form to return to school, or whether he even planned to hand it in. But I think this is proof that he was thinking about the promise we made.
I may have bothered him about it.
I never knew his situation, and it's possible I just made things worse for him, but I think if he knew we felt guilty, he'd just tell us to mind our own business.
It's hard to take this scene seriously when I see Mitsuru just wearing those slippers, though. She's wearing the indoor slippers.
I should show Akihiko. Or... actually, maybe I shouldn't. He probably wouldn't approve.
Oh, he needs to see this. Are you kidding?
Let's just keep this between us for now.
That sounds like a pain.
I couldn't agree more. Sometimes having so many stubborn teammates gives me a headache.
You know what kind of person I am. Akihiko 2.0,
Thanks
baby.
to you, I was able to understand how he really felt. I'll say this on behalf of all three of us. Thank you so much.
I'm tearing up again. It's happening again. Stop. Game, I thought I was free from this today.
Here. You take this. It should go to you, since you're the one who got him to open up.
Incomplete. No! Why do I need this reminder on my person?
Someday, once we leave the storm, then I'll tell Akihiko. I'll tell him about his struggle returning to this room to fulfill the promise we made. But he never forgot those days when it was just the three of us. Not even for a moment.
Show the picture again. I want to cry. You have witnessed Aragaki's final wishes. You can now fuse Hellbiker, the hooligan of the Yo? The fact that that doesn't even take time. Yo, Hellbiker though? Who the hell doesn't do this? Things you missed. You never went to Aragaki's room, Victorio? You never went to his... Literally. I literally just asked, who doesn't do this? Well, see, sometimes it pays attention. It pays off to pay attention to what the characters are asking you of. You thought it would take time, you have social links to build. Well, I mean, like, that's what saving before is for. So I'm like, even if it didn't take time, I'd just be like, even if it did take time, I'd just be like, reload. But also, like, I checked the schedule thing, right? And it didn't say anybody took time cleaning Aragaki's room, so I'm like, I guess it doesn't take time. You should hold on to that. I'm sure that's what he would have wanted too. Oh. Oh, what do you mean leaving? Is there anything else to see? What do you mean leaving? What? What is there to do here?
Well...
Okay, I guess I'm leaving then.
Precisely.
You're right. We shouldn't stay too long. He wouldn't like that. But it was nice to be here. Well, shall we go? So, dance. If I want to go ahead, you can do whatever I feel about that. Biz. So mind your own biz. Whatever life is. Amy, thanks for the raid. We are crying in the club right now. Don't even worry about it. Hi, hello, how's it going? Oh, Persona 3. Oh, Persona 3. What's happening here? Oh, Persona 3 is happening. Our stream had to end, so we're showing off our rear end. We don't want the fun to stop. Look at Merlin make it drop. What's up, Amy? What's up, Cosmotaro? How's it going? Tell me line. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, we're playing some Persona 3. How's everybody doing today? We're deciding what to do today in the game. You know, just because, if everybody's ever played Persona 3 before, October is definitely a month where a lot of story stuff happens, so, I'll just leave it at that for those who don't want to get spoiled for it. I'm just saying, man, the game's hitting hard right now, and my eyes are full of tears. It literally just can't stop, won't stop. And, like, that was an optional scene, what I just did. But, welcome on in. We're figuring out who to hang out with tonight. You know, for all time's sake, just because I want to hear the song again, I'm gonna go over to Polonia Mall just to hear this banger. Yeah, how y'all doing? If y'all don't already follow Amy sometimes, she's super chill, super cozy. And, let me give you a shout out. I just realized that didn't happen yet. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, hope you had a nice time with that. Yeah. How you liking mini games the game? There's definitely a lot of those I've seen so far. On a mission, ride it up. What it is, I'm riding it up. Got it up. Ba-da-ba, doo-ba-doo-ba-da-ba-da. I look up in the sky. Ask myself why. I don't know the lyrics to this song, but why? Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da. Oh, the music in this game is so good, y'all. I swear. But yeah, if anybody doesn't know me, I'm a chicken that plays RPGs, and I have been loving Persona 3 so far. It's my first time playing it for this far, but like... Hey! Sorry, I have to do that when that part of the game comes up, so it's like... Hey! But it's been a vibe. It's been wonderful. Heck. I love this game so much already. And like, I dare say, I think I like it better than Persona 4 and 5. And that's high praise, because Persona 4 is already in my top 10 games of all time. Oh, I've been missing out. I've been missing out by not playing 3. Alright, I'm thinking. I can cook with Sonata, or I can read with Aegis. I need to read with Aegis, because she's reading that Yakuza book series. Let's do that. That might be one of the last things we do tonight, though.
Excuse me.
In regard to the Yakuza novel that we had previously discussed, I was able to acquire the entire series to which it belongs from the library. According to my data, this meets the prerequisite conditions for the activity known as a binge. Would you call me? If you have sufficient leisure time available, would you like to participate in this activity with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I shall retrieve that book from my room.
That reminds me. I was reading this book during class once.
Should you pay attention during class instead, Miss Robot? We have a robot in our team, by the way. That's just Persona. That's just how Persona 3 is. We have a robot and a dog. If we had a robot dog, that would just be perfect.
One of our classmates saw and said to me, "Wow, I'm surprised. So you're the type to talk with your fists."
She really is, though. She's like one of the physical attackers on our team.
What exactly do I look like to everyone else?
Yeah. A cute girl.
Cute. From what I understand, that term is used to describe small animals.
Exactly. You got Koromaru vibes.
Are you saying that I'm also being placed into that category?
Absolutely.
I am an anti-shadow weapon, but I don't seem to be regarded as such. I must correct this problem at once.
What? Hold on.
If it is not addressed, it could negatively impact my ability to carry out my duties.
No. See, it's a stealth kind of thing, you know? Just like Solid Snake.
Once I finish reading, I will start thinking of a solution.
I like that she's bothering to wear the school uniform, even though she's a robot, and, like, she has a default appearance. You.
During combat, the mental states of both sides play a significant role in the outcome. I want my presence to strike fear in the hearts of my enemies, but galvanize my allies as well.
I like that word, galvanize.
What can I do to convey that kind of impression? Ideally, it would be something to encourage people to depend on me.
Be a cheerleader.
Maybe I can find some tips in this book.
Like Osu Tatake Orendan! I feel like my charm has increased, except it hasn't. Because I'm maximum, baby!
I think this is enough reading for now. We should return to our room.
Triple brown cow, triple brown cow. A triple brown cow, triple brown cow.
Let's get on with today's lesson.
Alright, y'all, you ready for a long lesson? I actually enjoy Edogawa's lectures, like, from I don't know, like, this is the type of class let me just say, you're about to hear a long-winded speech from him. It's the kind of class that is more suited to college, more like the professor kind of just going on and on about a topic that he actually likes. But also, like, it's not necessarily on the curriculum. It's interesting, but it's a lot. Class is now in session. Salamander sauce gluhen. Actually, I should go over the invocation later. Miss Toriumi is feeling under the weather again, so I'll be replacing her today. There's something about the autumn that makes people overstuff themselves, but be sure to keep at least one eye on your intake. But this ultimately to your benefit thanks to the lesson I prepared to today. Also all about summoning magic. This magic has been used throughout history to summon both angels and demons into our realm. But first, what is summoning magic exactly? It's when a magician conscious presenting spiritual presence. At the time they're able to control the presence for their own goals. Just when summoning is spiritual summon can be found in the recorded history of a different number of cultures. Even today, it's widely seen in books, movies, video games, and whatnot. Although both the ghosts, fossils, instrumental, improvisation, summoning magic, they're only order. Example, summoning magic like cover, but you only have so much time. It's supposed to pass through at least some of them at least. Let's see, John D. and Edward Kelly, the summon angel in the 16th century, then in the 19th century, the mission Elphias Levi summoned a spirit named Apollonius, summoned the contiguous Aleister Crowley was summoned Iwas, his own guardian angels in the 20th century, but also they applied those just the practice of theurgy, summoned guardian spirits called demons. In Haitian Voodoo, the Ongas made male priests can summon spirits called Io, of which there are said to be over 1,000. As for Japan, there's an esoteric form of Buddhism called Vajrayana. The rituals explicitly summoning sponge themselves by they evoke Buddha within themselves for assisting in real-world actions such as healing. I go on and on. There are countless examples of summoning magic in this world. The point is, at the studying summoning in its many different forms long enough, you begin to see a pattern. Once magic circles, spells, and the likes were established necessary to summoning rituals, they grew more and more common, just as... I'm feeling sleepy. Oh, now I'm feeling sleepy. Oh, just right now I'm feeling sleepy. Oh yeah, not after all that. See, I must have been interested. How do we jump from watch your sodium to summoning magic? Oh, that's Mr. Edogawa. He always talks about magic. The real question is, why was he talking about sodium? Should I close my eyes? Well, I'm in it now.
So, continuing on.
But you should bear in mind something isn't only used for deities and powerful beings. It can also be used to invoke common spirits as well. Take the seance, for example, or the Ouija board. Now, those rituals are comparatively easy to perform, but that does become very tempting. But as I've told you many times already, do not try this at home. It could be very result in unpleasantness. Alright, that's it for today. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. I didn't learn anything useful. Maximum, baby. Hyperfixation. Like I said, it is very much more of a college type of lecture than a high school one. Fun fact, the very first class I took in college was a search for alien life. The official term is SETI, search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Because, like, it is likely that there is life out there in the universe, just by sheer probability. But the question is, are they intelligent at the same time we are? That's the real question. That's the more useful thing when we say search for aliens. So, like, the professor, like, was very scientific about it, but also, like, he very much was into, like, all the alien cool stuff. But, like, he very, very clearly was, like, someone who thought about, like, science fiction and stuff all the time. Yeah, I wish I was more of, like, a formed human being. But unfortunately, I'm a chicken. When I was in college, because, like, I feel like I could genuinely have become friends with some of my professors, because they were some cool people, honestly. I should have learned more about them. I'm sorry, I was just thinking. I was wondering what will become of me once we have defeated all these shadows. I hope I can continue to attend school. Yeah, I guess, like, yeah, you have a primary directive, but your secondary directive is still incomplete. Stay by me for the rest of the time. We finished Hiraga's social link. I think today is a Yukari day. Like, it's not a Fuka day. No. Look at my social links. I've done so many of them. Oh, look at that. Just an entire page of Max. Really puts into perspective how far I've come with this game. Like, seriously. And the story one is only rank 5? Are you kidding me? There is no way. The game is all my teammates are like, yeah, this is the last fight. We're gonna be done after this. There's no way. It's at rank 5. Yeah, no. Anyway. It's a day that ends in Y. That assumes humans are intelligent. Well, you know what? If we find a civilization that's even more intelligent than us, then you know what? I'd still say that fulfills the requirement. The real thing that, like, makes it kind of... one of the things I've learned in that class is, like, whenever we end up finding extraterrestrial life, the real problem is, like, can we even communicate with it? Because, like, we look for signs of life that are familiar to us. Like, we look for signs of water, we look for signs of radio waves, we look for just things we can observe that would indicate intelligent life from our perspective. But what if there's like a sentience out there that is made of sentient dust clouds? Like, they can only communicate with clouds. They can't communicate with, like, anything that travels the speed of light, so how could they ever reach us with anything they would say, you know? Hey, Adobo-kun.
Hey,
So, about the other day. Sorry, do you have some time right now? I'd like to talk things out with you.
Oh, yeah, because of the whole, yeah, you're still thinking about the boyfriend thing? I'm just saying, I don't know what came over me. I just said that for some reason. This is rank 5 to 6.
Thanks.
Wow, rank 5 to 6. This early in the social link, huh?
Hey.
Hey. Yeah.
Do you remember when those guys stole my wallet and you came to help me?
Yeah, it was like 2 days ago.
Sorry I got so mad at you.
You were mad? Wait. Oh no, I don't understand women. She was mad? She didn't seem mad.
I was just frustrated. I don't like having to depend on other people. But it ended up happening anyway.
I am terrible at reading people.
You know, I couldn't say it at the time, but I'm actually glad you came. Maybe because it's you.
Oh.
So, I want to thank you properly. Thanks for your help back then. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
It was honestly kind of cool.
I'm cool. We have confirmation straight from the Yukari's mouth. Yukari seems relieved to have gotten that off her chest. We appear to be growing even closer.
Leave me alone!
It's not like she likes me or anything, Babaka. It's not like she's the lovers or anything, Babaka.
Whew, that's a big weight off my shoulders. Let's head back down.
Yeah.
The roof doesn't get a lot of foot traffic, so I think it's a good place to have serious conversations.
Meanwhile, Fuka comes up here to, like, offer me some food.
But couples tend to sneak up here too. If anyone sees us, the rumor mill might go crazy again.
Yukari, that rumor is old hat. Like, nobody's gonna talk about that.
Wouldn't that be annoying? You know, if people assumed we were dating.
Yeah, why would they assume? Why don't they just confirm it? I wouldn't mind.
Really? I'm not sure if you're being brave or oblivious.
Meanwhile, Yuko is just like watching from the door to the stairs. She's just like, there goes Adobo again, not watching what he says around girls.
Still,
Look at the wrong
what's
ideas.
special about you? You don't get bogged down by what other people think.
There's a triple brown meow. Is there also a triple white meow? There's actually a double green latte. Don't ask why it's a latte. It's actually made with Kopi Luwak. You know, the beans made, the coffee made from cat poop. Wait! Oh, you know what? I knew about Kopi Luwak even before Persona 5, but I just remembered that freaking Persona 5 has that part where, like, you learn about the beans and they're like, I wonder if we feed these beans to Morgana.
Uh-oh. They say a sneeze means someone's talking about you. Well, it's probably nothing.
I think it means you're getting sick. Let me just go home before I catch it.
Let's head on home, yeah?
I think she wants people to talk about it. She's like totally being like, she's not even trying to hide it. Like, whoa. Oh, she just knows. She just knows she's catching feelings that raise Makoto Rizzi. Yukari and I return to the dorm. Triple brown. What's up, Master Asia, by the way? Triple brown, meow.
Oh, welcome back.
Hello. The next full moon will be on November 3rd. 5 more days.
Excuse me.
It seems that Koromaru-san is able to sense the change in everyone's demeanor as well. Our battle against the shadows is coming to an end. He understands the time has come to avenge his former owner in the upcoming operation. You know what, y'all? It is starting to get late, and I need to go to work tomorrow morning. I've got an important meeting because, you know, I'm important in the company now, and now I need to actually be there and awake for the meeting. I think now I should definitely get some sleep. And just rock the world tomorrow, y'all. You know, the deal for real. I do not stream on Tuesdays, so here's what's gonna happen. I am not gonna stream tomorrow, but what I will do is wish y'all a good night. Thanks for coming on by. If you came on a raid, or if you just were here since the beginning, I appreciate it. This bread will be burning and will continue to burn until we finish this game. Yeah! We'll finish the game soon, I swear it. I just hope it happens sometime before next year. Yeah, you know, I want to finish these games, but I want to cherish them as well, too. I want to take my time with them.
It's a duality of streamer, a duality of gamer. But I've just been enjoying it so much, like I can't not give it time. So we'll see. We'll see when I actually get through it. But we're making good progress. So with that being said, thank you for hanging. You all know the deal for real. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. Links are in chat for all the social media. And if you ever have any art for the stream, like this fantastic art right here, post it on the Discord or send it to me on social media, and I'll put it up. I will always remember. I will remember to check the art Discord. And if not, then you know what? There's always Legzodia. All right, have a good night. Bye.